Welcome to the Adelaide Footy League's Community Match of the Round.
Today we are broadcasting from Daly Oval for the Wakefield Clinic Division 5 clash between Hectorville and Pooraka.
We thank our broadcast sponsors: Dartfish, Australia's most used coaching tool; Filming Footy, live stream and match day filming specialists; Sports Interactive, creating better players, one coach at a time; Catch.com.au, screaming good deals; Interchanger, run your interchange like the pros;
Adelaide Star Bus, here for all your sports transportational needs;
and Archie's Footwear.
Now, please welcome your commentary team, Vince Cosme, Peter Walsh, and your boundary rider, Nick Cosme.
Welcome to the magnificent Daly Oval here for our match of the round today between Hectorville, the Hounds, versus Paraka, the Bulls, in the Wakefield Clinic Division 5. And I welcome my co-commentator, Peter Walsh. Peter, welcome to the broadcast.
This, Vinny, is like my highway to heaven. We are on the Daly Oval. We look to our left, it could rain. We look to our right, it has rained. It doesn't matter. What a day to spend calling football, a ripper.
Oh, it is indeed. It's a magnificent setting we have here. Beautiful new facilities that they've got here, and we're elevated up here on the first level, overlooking the ground. You'll see a lot in the background that there'll be a lot of retired footballers that probably won't miss running through the middle of the ground, but that's just what suburban football's all about.
It's quite extraordinary. I had a wander around early this morning and was shown what it was like in there when you could get a sausage and sizzle and you could get a hot coffee, etc. These facilities are spectacular. There's no doubt about it. One of the best I've seen.
Yeah, they are, and they're very, very proud of them here. In fact, we will be talking at half-time to the president and the football director, either or both, with regards to the uplift that this has given to the whole community here, out here at Hectorville. So today's game, intriguing division this is. You know, we've got Paraka sitting on top of the ladder. We'll just wait for the siren. We've got Paraka sitting on top of the ladder. We've got Hectorville sitting in 7th, just 3.5 games behind them. But more importantly, between 1st and 6th in this division, there are 2 points separating those 6 teams, and 2 other games this week involve teams that are 2nd and 3rd and 4th and 5th. So there could be a bit of a shake-up this week with regards to the ladder.
It's really good too when we've only got, 6 games to go around about before the F word, the finals. And the 2 previous games building up to our coverage this afternoon, they have been very, very feisty. The first game in C Division was decided with half a second to go in the last quarter. This one's a beauty. It'll be fun.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. So we look forward to this game, and now we're going to throw to the coaches' interviews that were conducted just a little bit earlier this afternoon.
We're about to get started with our match of the round here, folks. But first, we're joined by Hectorville's head coach, Stuart. Stuart, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. Thanks for coming out to Heckies.
No worries. So had a tough last couple of weeks. Is there confidence that you can change the tide?
There's confidence every week. We've got a young side, so there's going to come inconsistencies. It's just getting those consistencies right and putting 4 quarters together. I think we've lost games within a space of 10 minutes, so there's always a chance. Again, even against the top side, as we know, it's a fairly even comp, and it's just who comes on the day and I guess represents their club. So
It's a big mountain to climb, but is there any belief that you could still make finals?
Oh, look, it's probably mathematically out of our hands, but again, like we play footy to play finals, and if we do, then we do. But I think it's just focus on each week and just getting continuity with the boys. So
And any big changes for today?
A couple. Skip's back. He's unfortunately got stuffed around with COVID and being able to fly back and whatnot. So it's good to have him back. That's about the big key in and one in the back line. So Simo, he provides a lot of voice, and in a young team, we kind of need those experienced blokes to help us out. So
No worries, I'll let you get back to it. Good luck.
thanks, guys.
Well, folks, we're just about to get underway with our match of the round between Hectorville and Paraka. But first, I'm joined by Paraka's head coach, Shane. Shane, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
No worries. You had a huge win last week against Lockleys, who were the league leaders. What does that do for your team's confidence?
It does plenty. It shows that we can match it with one of the best sides in the comp. I mean, they're the reigning premiers, and they were on a winning streak since round 4 for a reason. And they had a couple out, but we got to demonstrate that we could play our way against a high brand of opposition. So yeah, plenty for our confidence.
I think there's about a month left of home and away football left, but the competitiveness of this division, there's only one win between first and sixth. So how important becomes every game?
Well, there is, one game between first and sixth, and even the side we're playing today, Hectorville, they're seventh, and they're still very much in the hunt. They're a very capable football side, so there's really 7 teams still in the hunt. But it just means that every game's almost a final at this point in time, and to be honest, all sides play such a different brand that they've been beating each other all throughout the years. There's no one clear dominant side, so it's a good competition. So,
and any big changes for today?
Yeah, we've made a few changes. Kai Vandermoor is out, injured. Ben Prater injured. Logan Millardi's gone back to North. He's an under 18 there at North. And there's one more I've just forgotten. Viv Davey as well, who got our best last week. So we're just resting him today. He's a bit tight through his lower Achilles, so just resting him today. So yeah.
No worries, I'll let you get back to it. Good luck.
No worries, thanks for having me. All the best.
Yes, boys, as you could see behind me, massive mud patch in the middle of the ground, as long as a few along the boundary line here. And if you actually see on the interchange bench for Hectorville, the entire bench is flooded out. There's water everywhere there.
Yeah, that's fine.
But as you can see, it is very muddy, it's very wet. Top of 14, overcast, and there's probably going to be more showers, although there's a bit of blue sky just behind the grandstand here. There's a breeze towards the left of screen. And for a tip, I'm going to go Paraka by 7 goals. Back to you, boys.
Thanks very much, Nick. So, Peter, what's your tip for this game?
Well, my tip is that we're seeing a stat, and I know you love your stats, Vinny, that we don't often see, and that is kicking the ball off the ground. I saw it happen in the 2 previous games leading up to the one we're about to start, because you couldn't pick it up, particularly, as Nick said, in the glue pot in the middle, and the call was, stick your boot into the ball. We saw that happening a lot, and I reckon we'll continue to see that this afternoon.
I think so, yeah. I'm thinking Paraka should be too strong again today. If we have a look at how Hectorville have gone this year, they started okay with 2 wins and a draw from their first 4 games, but they've sort of been a bit up and down since then. They've only beaten the 2 bottom sides in West Croydon and Fitzroy. And they're coming off a bad loss to Eastern Park next week. If we have a look at how Paraka have gone this year, they're on top of the ladder, equal top at the moment with Lockleys and Colonel Light Gardens. 3 teams log jammed on 8 wins. And they started strongly with a couple of wins before the bye. They were the first team to lose to Lockleys in round 4, and then they became the first team since round 4 to beat Lockleys in the return match last week.
I want to see high-flying full forwards. We mightn't see the high-flying, but we will see one of the leading candidates, Luke Buckby, who's slammed through 45. Not too good in terms of conditions, Vinny, today to kick a lot of goals. But I do like the spearheads. I reckon they're the ones that excite the crowd.
Yes, they do. And, of course, at the other end of the ground, we'll have Jack Goodman Gladson, who's 4 behind on 41 goals in 3rd spot. And, of course, sandwiching between those 2 is Miles Crumpet from Kenilworth with 44. So teams are just now going into position. So we're just umpire in the centre, teams moving into position. We're looking forward to see how this one pans out. Hectorville at home today, of course, looking still to maintain a potential possibility to force their way back up into the top 5. They're 2.5 games out at the moment, so this will be a big scalp if they can get this one.
Big one, all right. The Suns come out. Unfortunately, the Heckies, as they were calling them, the supporters, lost both of the early games. One with a second to go, and the other one by under 2 goals. So it's been close, but that doesn't matter. I think the side that is in top spot, Pooraka, they look to be the goods, and I'm reckoning that they'll have a pretty easy win. Let's
Take
see
it away,
what can
Pete.
happen. The ball is in the mud, and it will stay there for a period of time, but not for too long. It was Timpano on the left boot. Kicks Paraka in towards that half-forward line. It bobbles and wobbles. Flick back out of the pack. Chance there to be grabbed by Fincher, who's the coach of the home team there in Hectorville. Booted down towards the forward pocket. And there's a kick off the ground. At least we got one in. At least we got one in. I didn't want to sell the ship. Slammed off the boot, and it rolls across the boundary line in the first 30 seconds. And Vinny, it's over to you, mate, for what will be a magnificent call, because we've got a rainbow.
We've got a fantastic rainbow. So yes, Ronald Brankin is credited with the first kick off the ground. So that ball from the boundary throw-in is not going anywhere. Umpire's going to come in and ball it up. Round about 35 out from goal here, 45-degree angle. The two ruckmen there go up at it. The umpire's picked out a free kick. It's going to go to Mark Mercer, the ruckman for Paraka, and he's going to be having the first shot on goal from exactly that position. Round about 35 out, 45-degree angle. So Mercer just about to cross over the 50-metre line. Just skips out a little bit to the right. Bit of an awkward kicking style. That's going to go across the face and through for a behind. Opening score of the game goes to the Bulls. So they're 1 point here after a minute and a half. And the Heckies yet to score.
Strange old weather too. I know we had some shocking rain overnight. Not too sure what it's like now, but we picked up the rainbow, and now we've picked up a bit of running out of the fence there. It's going to be taken by Warren. Warren on the right boot. Kicks wide towards the half-forward line. That's a good kick, but as well as the kick was good, so too was the mark. Donaldson has it at half-forward for Hectorville. In towards centre half-forward. Good kick. Good strong mark. Jack Goodman-Glasson came out and grabbed the ball with glee, and sitting on 41 goals for the season so far. The hyphenated one. It looks like he's had a bowl cut for this game. He looks like he's just about ready to take his kick at goal. A fair distance out, but he's lining up now almost directly in front.
Well, he needs 4 to catch up to Buckby, so this will reduce that margin, Pete.
Let's hope he can get the goal early on. He's flicking the ball through the hands as he now makes way towards about 40 metres out. Drop punt kick on its way, and the goal umpire said, I'm not going to lose weight this afternoon. I don't have to move 1 inch. Straight through for a goal. A good start after 2 minutes. Big bomb all the way for Jake Goodman-Glasson, and that's a good start to the locals.
Yes, have a look at the way he's coming in. A little bit, like you mentioned, a little bit of bobbling with the ball, but that ball wasn't going anywhere.
As you could probably see, boys, I don't think they were told before the game to go through the middle, so a lot of players out wide on the wing, probably towards the outer side where there's no mud, so look to be a lot cleaner on the other side.
So great start there for the home team. They've got the opening goal of the game. Umpire now, it's going to ball it up again. Rucks go at it. Tap there has been by Sanderson. Ball's stuck in the mud there, and there'll be a secondary ball up. I think we're going to see a bit of that today. So
I think his body just disappeared then, Vinny. I think it did.
Up it goes again. Sanderson, clear tap forward that time. Ball's bobbled forward. And now there's an opportunity. Good tackle applied on the Paraka player. Has spilled out. We thought the umpire was going to call for another stoppage. He might do that now. In fact, he will. Ball's advanced probably about 10 metres towards the Paraka goal. So, but in a little bit of clean grass at the moment. Sanderson actually takes it out the ruck that time. Kicks it forward just inside 50. And it looks like that's going to be another free kick here for Mercer. That's his second free kick. Kicks in towards a dangerous spot. First one there is Rankin. Don't think he's wanting to kick it off the ground this time. Trying to pick the ball up. Now he's got the opportunity. Has a bit of a snap. That's going to go across the face and will go out of bounds. And will be a throw-in just around in the forward pocket. Paraka in attack.
He had a go, didn't he? He was off. At one stage there, I thought he was going to kick one of those miraculous goals. Not quite. Out the ball in attack with Hectorville having Jake Goodman-Glasson having a goal on the board, and Paraka are behind after 4.5 minutes. Timekeepers doing a brilliant job, and I'll give them a big plug in a minute because I had a good chat to them before the game. The ball kicked back towards centre wing position. It'll be grabbed out there by Cube. Cube there for Paraka. He lost it. Flick back into the middle. Chance now for the home team in Hectorville to come forward. It's on the centre wing position. Bubbles out there. Chasing hard out there is Cube again. Ball kicked across towards the true centre wing position, and Morden takes the mark, and he will kick it back again. So it's kick to kick at the moment with Pooraka holding sway.
It is. It's on the half-back line, so all the Hectorville players have set up here behind the ball. There's no one here behind. It's a quick handball there from Sanderson. Now there's an opportunity. All the ball's just bobbled around, but now it's going to come out wide, and Zolnowski, he hasn't taken the mark. There's an opportunity here. Coming in strongly there was the Hectorville player. I think that was Liam Ryan, and the ball's now come towards the centre of the ground. Taken at the second attempt was Kalich. He gets the ball inside, finds Timpano. That's Frank Timpano, former best and fairest. Kicks towards inside 50 again, looking for Mercer. One grab, couldn't quite take it. Excellent shark off there by Francis. Ball comes out wide. There's Dylan Cole. He's under a lot of pressure there. 25 out. Looks like he's lost the ball, but has gained a free kick in the process. And he'll have the relieving kick from just inside the back pocket.
Do you like the way that Timpano gets near the ball and delivers so well, doesn't he? He's a very, very good footballer. Scorers 1 goal to 1 behind, 6.5 gone. Quarter time action coming to you from a magnificent venue called the Daily Oval. And the ball swung forward. Looks like Paul Roos running for the ball down there for Fitzroy with his hair like that. It's not. It's kicked in towards the full forward position. Push and a shove. Hand pass is going to be intercepted there by Cube. He's had some early kicks, and he kicks very, very strongly on the right boot. Back to the centre. Charging out to try and grab the ball is Timpano. Had it, lost it. He follows forward looking for a free kick. Won't be the case. And the ball will finish up in the hands there of, let's see down there. That's Tommy Smith.
Yes, so Louis Timpano caught holding the ball there. The Timpano twins, only their mother can tell them apart. Kick up in towards 50, looking again for Goodman-Gladson. Couldn't quite take the mark. Couple of handballs out here. There's an opportunity. Here's Frank Timpano. Just going to come out from outside 50, getting a lot of the ball early, but he's got a little bit of a miss kick. Thought that was going out. It's stuck in the mud now, and that could be a high tackle that's been applied by Timpano. It is. And William Warren's got the ball around about 60 out. Good spoil there by Timpano. So it's a ball in dispute again. Kicked off the ground there by Wade Matthews. Now it's in the glue pot. Good pickup. Good handball out towards Warren. Warren handballs back, but unable to take it there was Nelson. He's tackled without the ball. And umpire looks like it's going to pay him a free kick. Yes, he is. So that'll be a free kick for Nelson right on centre wing.
Nelson. Now, that's not the sausages that I can smell. I think there's just a bit of mud that might have wafted through our nostrils from down below. I'm not being critical because there's nothing more that this very, very progressive football club could have done to get this cricket pitch and the footy ground in good weather conditions. Unfortunately, it's a bit gluey. Let's see who's going to gather. Paraka at least take it away. Matt Walker back towards centre wing. Good gather there by Francis. Over the top. Trouble! Trouble, Liam Ryan. He was caught, and he, unfortunately, there's nothing he could do. He just ran into a stop sign, and he gives the ball away. 9 minutes gone. Vinny, a low-scoring first term. It's 1 straight, 2 behind, with Jack Goodman-Glasson the only goal scorer.
And that ball really held up in the breeze there. So that breeze that Nick was talking about just before the game, to the left of screen, might be worth a couple of goals. So they want to get a little bit out of this. Some good handballing there to get it out to the outer side. So Alder's got the ball stuck, gives the handball out to Thwaites. He's got the ball up. It's been intercepted. They were looking there for Liam Ryan, but didn't get it. Now it's with Ben Smart. Ben Smart gets the handball to Timpano. That's Louis Timpano. His handball goes out wide, but it's missed the target. And now there's an opportunity here for Hectorville again. A bit of a sling tackle there on the outside. That one might end up going over the boundary line. It does, in front of Jacob Nelson. And boundary umpire's going to ball it up. Centre wing, outer side. The home side, 1 goal, and the visitors are 1 point.
Both teams playing far too fancy at the moment, boys. got to go back to basics long down the line. It's not the weather to be playing too fancy.
Let's give the man who's going to win the thongs and the beanie, Anthony Cube, a big pat on the back. Hasn't he started well?
He has.
Hasn't he? What? He has been everywhere, the number 22 man. And those goodies, which will be given out later on, they are magnificent. I've got the beanie on. And one of my granddaughters grabbed hold of the thongs during the week, and I said, give them back. I still haven't got them. They're very, very good indeed. Very, very good. Let's see if we can see some action on the forward line for Paraka. They will have the ball in towards the forward pocket. Bounces. Mercer. Yes. No. Lost his trousers. What are you hiding down there, big boy? I didn't see it, but he's lost it now. And it is a holding the ball call. And the clearance comes from Hectorville back to the centre. Good mark is taken by Matt Walker, who'll go the play on. He does so cleverly. Knocked towards the true centre half forward position. There's a push out. And umpire's right on song there. The free kick goes to Ryan Kamenik at the 10.5 minute mark of that term. One straight to one behind.
So tight opening here. Probably a good result for Hectorville to be in this game early. Ball's right in front of our commentary position here at the moment. Short kick comes up towards centre wing. Looking for Wade Matthews, but brilliantly intercepted there by Nelson. Gee, he's got a bit of the ball early too. Jacob Nelson looks in the middle. Excellent kick too. Fantastic kick. Ball ends up now with Liam Kent. Now through to Francis. Francis across to Liam Ryan. His kick out wide. Looking there for Mazzoni. He's got stuck just in a little bit of the mud there. Now there's an opportunity. Hang on, umpire. Well, player's going to go on and play on. He's kicked a goal, but the free kick has gone for a throw. And Paraka there have got the opportunity to clear from about 30 metres out. So they'll be a bit disappointed there, Hectorville. They had the opportunity there. Mazzoni's given away the free kick. Of course, the reigning best and fairest and also best on ground in the Division 6 Grand Final there, Jake Mazzoni. So over to Paraka. Let's see how they get this ball out from defence.
It's been a good tight scrap, low scoring scrap, but we like tight action. We like it when we're never too sure what's going to happen, as Matthews has the mark at halfback now for the Bulls. Good name, the Bulls. Short pass to Matty Walker. He runs through the glue pot. He has too. Skids the ball. I was going to say Jason Ackermanis, but there's so many lookalikes out there, isn't there? It's gone over the boundary line for a throw in. Interchanges working over there too. Doing it quickly. Boundary throw in. Good tap in the direction there of the coach Fincher. Got it across towards teammate Thwaites. Thwaites bangs it in towards the half forward line. It bounces. Who's going to get it? The ball flicked back towards Stevenson. Stevenson goes the short pass. The umpire nearly got cleaned up. The umpire almost got a stat. He didn't. Benz did well. He kicks towards the boundary line, and the umpire looks around to see the man who's doing the stat sheets, and he doesn't get a stat. And the kick across towards halfback is marked there by Ash Benz.
It was a fantastic intercept for that kick that was looking for the umpire by Benz, but he's got the ball now and the opportunity to clear. Has a bit of a look around. Now finds something short. Ball holds up. Oh, good spoil there. And take there by Klingbeil, but the umpire has actually paid that mark. And
he tapped himself on the head then, the umpire, and I'm trying to work out what that signal means.
I'm not sure what that, unless that's probably maybe a bit of a high tap on the head.
I don't know, Vinny. Still yours. Still yours.
It's out on centre wing, out on the far side, and tackle applied there. I think that was on Daniel Francis, and that's gone over the boundary line. And actually, no, it didn't quite go over the boundary line. Boundary umpire's not taking the ball. It's been a ball up right in the middle. Tap forward. Opportunity here again for Hectorville. Ball comes up towards the 50. Punch from behind, and a clearing kick here now for Paraka. Umpire's going to pay a free kick down the ground, and that'll be taken by Frank Timpano. Liked his game early as well. Former best and fairest Frank Timpano on the left foot. Lovely looking long kick into the breeze. Got some purchase on that one. Bark not taken in defence there for Hectorville, but a couple of quick handballs, and they've got the opportunity here clear through Tom Smith.
Smith bangs the ball in towards half forward, towards Gooden Classen, who runs after it. He's got it. He kicks long. He kicks very long. And it's through. I thought for a moment on the half volley it might have hit the post. Not to be. The man who waves the calicos and does that in style indicates that is a goal. So Goodman Klassen kicks his second. It's 2 straight 12 to 1 behind. 15 gone in the term.
And not only that, he's now only 2 behind Luke Buckby. We haven't actually seen much of Luke Buckby down there at full forward yet. So Paraka, good work there from Hectorville. Paraka working hard. They've had 7 of the last 10 tackles, and a good opportunity there for Hectorville to get that second goal. We thought the breeze might be worth a couple, so they've got that now. 15 minutes in, and we'll see if Paraka can respond. So up they go. Tap down. Good tap down there. I think that was by Josh Chapman. So ball in the glue pot again. And there's going to be a tackle, or high tackle actually applied there by Ronald Rankin, and there'll be a free kick here for Hectorville. Looks like he's going to come out this side. Got 2 players out here. Gee, they could raffle it off. Here it is. Jordan Potts. He's going back into the middle. Short kick. Again, finds the ruckman in Chapman. Chapman having a look around. Oh, geez, almost went one way, goes the other way now. Oh, well done. That's actually really, really smart play. And that'll present Hectorville here with another opportunity for a shot for goal. So kick from about, it's going to be kicking from right on 50. This could be just outside the range here for Ryan. Let's have a look, see how he goes. Gives it a bit of a roost. It's holding, but it might be just off. Or still in. Oh, now pushed through from behind. That's their first minor score, Hectorville. They go to 2-1, 13, leading Paraka by an even 2 goals.
We should have money on a certain aspect of this game, and I'm not encouraging gambling. Well, I am actually. I reckon that we should have enough courage to say who'll be the first player out there who gets covered in so much mud that we won't be able to recognise him. His number will be splattered. I reckon we'll see it happen.
I reckon leading at the moment, just having a look, it could be Troy Mordaunt. I can't see much of that number 5 left on his jersey, if that is indeed him. Ball now on centre wing. Oh, good mark taken there on the half back line. So Paraka now with the opportunity to go forward. So the ball comes in towards half forward now. Again looking for Mercer. But good intercept marks being taken there for Hectorville, and they'll have the opportunity to repel and bring the ball back. Umpires waved him on, called play on. So kick back up towards centre wing. Gee, the ball's carrying a bit considering it's been in the glue pot a little bit. Excellent work there from Paraka. Good short kick, and the mark's being taken by Kalic.
Kalic. Back to the trundling Anthony Cube. He rattles past, gets the ball, kicks in towards centre half forward. Will it carry any further than... his teammate who's tackled so strongly. The umpire saying, no, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He had no chance of getting rid of it. And now it's World Championship Wrestling without Jack Little. They're throwing each other around. The umpire's over there and is going to say, what are we going to do about it? Nothing. They got excited, didn't they? You remember those days, Jack Little?
I do.
Now, what's he doing? He's doing a bit of... Now, the report, what's he doing? He's got a book in his pocket, and he's put the book somewhere that he'll never see anywhere for a while. Now he's going to throw the ball up in the air at the 19-minute mark, and that had to be interfering. Free kick's going to go to Luke Buckby.
Buckby gets his first chance to extend his lead. 5 minutes to go.
Now, I'm only going to use one more name again for the rest of the day. That looks like Strawny. That's all, okay? I won't do that again. But they're hard to see when they've got so much mud on them. Luke Buckby. 45 goals to his credit. Is he a good kick for goal?
Well, you'd like to think so. That's an average of 3.5 a game, I reckon.
He walks in, crosses 50, starts into a slow gallop. Drop punt's not going to make the distance. It falls shy of the mark. That's a good grab too. Nelson will relieve the pressure with Hectorville 2-1, 13 to Paraka are behind.
So Hectorville with an opportunity here now, the half back. There's another kick off the ground, but he's kicked it straight to the opposing ruckman in Sanderson. So Sanderson now going to give the handball off to Cube. Cube, he's brought his own football back to Sanderson. Sanderson's kick now inside 50. Who's going to take the mark there? Good mark. Taken by Klingbeil in the back line. He moves the ball on immediately. Goes out towards the outer side. Race out there. First one looks like it'll be Combe. Combe, good pickup. Takes a bounce. Well done. Now gets the kick in towards half forward. They've transitioned that really quickly. But there's all Paraka out there. And the first one there is Pelentsov. He's in a bit of trouble now. Gets a small kick away and a good kick. And that goes to Reece Kalic.
Kalic will take the grab. Some good feisty defensive work by the home team, but not quite able to carry it as far as they would have liked as the ball kicked down the ground now and it's marked in the system down there by Wiles. Wiles. Now it's towards the boundary line. He's got to go back and take it. A few cars around, tooting horns, a few people gathering into this spectacular and well patronised club rooms. It's good to see a football club as such, and I've got a slight pause because I can tell you that the two gentlemen who are the timekeepers, Graham Broadbent and John Kennedy, have been doing forever. They're telling me that they're selling scoreboards now because they've got Wi-Fi in them, and they're getting a really, really good response from sporting clubs around the area because Wi-Fi setup is in there.
Yeah, and magnificent technology working beautifully.
I don't even know what Wi-Fi is.
I won't bother you then with Li-Fi. We won't get onto that. So the ball in the glue pot. Oh, was that a throw? I mean, the kick's being taken forward by Thwaites, but
this is interesting.
Now, I thought the umpire might have called a throw. So 2 minutes to go here. So we're at the 21-minute mark in time. A couple of minutes to go. Umpire did indeed call a throw. So Kalic has got it. Now, he's had a bit of the ball too, Kalic. Let's see what he's going to do here. Right next to the centre circle. On the right. Oh, kicks it high. Gee, that's only got about 25 metres. But Timpano, that's Louis Timpano's... it's Frank Timpano that's got it. He kicks out wide. He's kicked it straight to an opposition player. Gee, not sure... this is not that much of a Guernsey mix-up there, is it?
No.
So, but that'll be Buckby on the mark and kick's gone back. So maybe just the signal's gone out. There's only about a minute to go here, and they're just going to try and hang on here and make sure they don't concede. Now the ball goes out wide. Mark almost taken there by Warren, and in fact, I think he looks like he's going to get the free kick.
22 and a half gone. Almost siren time. Low scoring, but entertaining if you don't mind.
And the viewers will hear the siren when it goes off.
Yes, I'm suggesting that we now strap in our seatbelts because we'll go plummeting out of where we are into the glue pot because Graham Broadbent and John Kennedy will blast very, very soon. And that will be the end of the first quarter, but we still might get a score. Now there's a penalty.
We will get a score.
Oh dear. The penalty, it's Louis Timpano took the grab and then there was an infringement which meant that the Green Monster has moved back the man on the mark. It doesn't take too long. Comes in, shoots for goal, doesn't have to take too long. Right on quarter time, Paraka get a goal through the agency and the boot of Louis Timpano. It's 1-1-7 to 2-1-13, just a goal the difference now right on quarter time.
And they'll be disappointed with that, Hectorville. They were holding the ball up there only a minute ago, trying to play out the first quarter. But that's now a goal there to Louis Timpano, and I don't suggest that Fincher would be overly amused with conceding a goal there in the last minute. But up it goes. Can only be a few seconds to go here. Good tap there by Klingbeil in the ruck. Ball's taken forward there again now by Frank Timpano. Opportunity here now for McCormack Smith. What's he going to do? Gets tackled. Ball doesn't go far. Louis Timpano in there again. Gets the handball out. Goes back. Second effort. It's going back for a third effort maybe. Maybe a fourth effort. Yes, now it's a tackle. Fourth effort. Well done, Louis. But Hectorville with the opportunity here to clear. And a series of handballs. Oh, that's caught. That's got to be holding the ball. It is. So... And just as there was an opportunity to bring the ball forward, it takes a lovely torp there, but it's only going to get to the 15-metre line. Siren goes. easily heard, as we said. So quarter time, Hectorville in front, kicking with the aid of the breeze in the first quarter, 2-1-13. Both goals there to Goob and Gladson, so he's moved up to 43 for the season. Only 2 now behind Luke Buckby, who did have one opportunity, but his shot fell short. The only goal for Paraka so far by Louis Timpano very late in the last minute. So 6 points of difference here. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back shortly with the second quarter.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
Get a quick and easy low-rate car loan from Police Credit Union today.
So the Simon Black Academy is in 4 states. It's a 3-pillared program. So one is the education component through the Torrens University. Second one is the development of their AFL skills, helping their player to become the best player they can possibly be. But the third one is, as you mentioned, a leadership and growth program. So it's an academy that combines both education and Australian rules football. A perfect opportunity for kids who like football. They get exposed to AFL coaches, mentoring, but they also get their hand held as they do a university degree. So the first 12 months is a diploma in Sports Management Elite, and if the students elect to stay on for a further 2 years, they end up doing what's called a Bachelor in Business Management with a sports focus. Based out of Norwood Oval for a couple of days a week in the Ark at Campbelltown. Yeah, it's a fantastic program. So for anyone out there who's interested in getting on board, loves football, extend your education with a Torrens University degree, feel free, check out the website simonblack.com.au.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
Back here, Nick, what did you find out at the Paraka huddle?
Yes, I was at the Paraka huddle for the quarter-time break, and they've identified that obviously this is going to be a hard scrap for both teams. Very wet, very muddy, very hard physical game. But now they've got the breeze coming into this second quarter, so obviously they'd like to take the lead and build on it, but they know it's going to be a tough task. And they've got to make better decisions going forward, particularly by foot. A little bit too fancy, too classy for both teams, but we'll see how they go for the next quarter.
Thanks very much, mate. Well, very interesting, Peter, that opening quarter, inside 50s, 9 apiece. Well, tackles is an interesting one because we called during the quarter that Paraka had a situation in the middle, about the middle of the quarter, where they were working hard, had 7 of the last 10 tackles. That was when Hectorville kicked their second goal. But then Hectorville responded, had 7 of the last 9 tackles of the quarter.
They did, yes, and I'm just wondering whether or not that trend will continue. I should mention in the C grade earlier on, the Bulls won by a point virtually after the siren. They kicked a late goal to grab a victory, and in the following game it was 7-11-53 to 6-4-40 by way of the Bulls, so only 13 points. So, Vinny, both games leading into this one have been close.
They have, and this one is as well, and long may that continue. So, start of the second quarter, up it goes. It's actually a poor throw up. That one's by the umpire.
I thought you said that very well indeed. You were restrained
we
then.
were a bit restrained. So Chapman did get one hand to it. Let's see what happens this time. He missed that time. That was done by Sanderson. Good first quarter, Sanderson. That ball's gone out towards the outer side. Excellent tackle applied there. Umpire is going to come in because that ball's not going anywhere. We'll have a... is this a third ball up? Because they did redo the first one.
Yeah,
but anyway, up
right.
it goes. Up it goes. That's Timpano. Frank Timpano can't quite take it. Now he's tackled without the ball, surely. Back into the glue pot. And that ball is going to come out. And this time applying the tackle is Louis Timpano. So... umpire's going to go. That's the number 4. I'm going to keep going until there's not a ball up. Good luck. Now it's out. Ball bounces just in front of Frick, and this is going to be number 5.
Still yours, Vinny. Still yours.
I called it. Ball up, number 5. We've been going a minute. Umpire's got his money's worth in this second quarter start with. Now it comes out. Now there's a kick forward by Bailey Wake, and that goes inside 50. And, someone's tackled there without the ball, surely. What's the umpire going to do here? I'll let you go now, mate. Even though it is number 6.
Very kind of you, Vinny. The breeze picks up too.
It does.
Certainly. It is now blowing, and to the advantage of the Bulls, who go forward towards the half-forward line. Chasing out there is Wade Matthews. He can't gather, and it rolls over the line before he can rush across and pick it up. And we see Zach Stevenson get across to perhaps contest this boundary throw-in. Early minutes of this term. Top of the table, Paraka. Hectorville down the tube in 7th spot. But you just don't know in these competitions. I'm just not sure. I'm learning as I go along here, Vinny.
Yep. And
you can help me with this. Would you consider then that these two teams are really not bitter rivals, but good solid rivals?
Interesting. Hectorville obviously were the team that came up into Division 5 late in the season to replace Rosewater, who requested to drop down.
Mm-hmm.
So, both these teams have been around these divisions, would have played each other a lot over the years, ranging between Division 4 and 6. So they would have played each other, and geographically they're not too far apart. So they would be. They would have certainly had some ding-dongers over the years.
Yes, well, I was thrilled because I actually found the oval, which is something I don't normally do. I only had to stop and ask 2 people who looked at me with shock and horror. One actually asked me to move on, and I was only 2 blocks away. But when I did find the oval, the Daily, not the Arthur Daily, the Daily, it was a good find. Let's see now whether the movement is from Carl, and he's in towards centre half forward. He's going to come all right. There's a hand pass. Run if you can. The kick from 30 metres out is accurate.
Wow.
Through it goes from Simon Thwaites. And that came out of nothing. The goal is scored. Hectorville a 3-1-19. Paraka a 1-1-7. In this second term, we've gone 3 minutes.
So that's a very, very important goal there against the breeze. So look at the work that Mazzoni does here. Gets the handball out. And that's Ryan Kavanagh, 37, that's actually got that goal. A little bit of mud over the 3, so he's an early candidate. He's an early candidate for the muddiest Guernsey, or not being able to see the numbers. So you can see in the foreground here, we can see it, that he's getting a little bit of coverage on the back there. So up it goes, but good goal. Important goal there for the home team. They go to an 11-point lead, and the ball's now outside of the outer wing. Surely Timpano held again. They are getting scragged, both the Timpano boys here. And umpire so far not showing them a lot of love.
I reckon there's an ability when they get near the ball, they can make something happen. And I love it, Vinny, when you see someone on the left boot break away and kick the ball so well. They make it look easy. Com now kicks the ball from centre wing towards the half-forward line. Scrambling from both teams. Who's going to get it out? The ball knocked away towards Frank Timpano. He kicks across his body, and the mark is taken by Daniel Francis, who now will kick with his right boot back towards centre wing. No one can take the grab. Tell you what, good pushing and strong efforts out there by Com from Hectorville. Had it, lost it, picked up by Timpano, kicks in towards centre half forward again. Bounces off no one's boots. Chance for Frank Timpano. He goes in hard. The ball's going to be knocked out. It is eventually. There's 37. There's Kamenik, who breaks clear. Get that mud off your back. Towards the forward pocket. It rolls towards the boundary line. And will give the boundary umpire some work to do because it's been tapped over for a throw-in.
So it is on the centre wing. Oh, just forward to centre wing. Probably between centre wing and half forward here for Hectorville. They've started well this quarter. 5 minutes in, they've got the only goal so far. Important goal against the Breeze. In it goes. Ruckman go at it. Good tap down there by Klingbill. But it's sharked here by Paraka. Now they've got the opportunity to get ball in towards 50. Almost mark taken there by Bailey Wake. Couldn't quite. Handball back towards the centre. Couple more handballs here. Oh, that's gone over Kalanic's head, and now it's going to end up in the goal. Oh, he's gone back and got it again. Excellent work, but tackled well as well. And very stiff there, I think. And given away 25. Gee, umpire showing him nothing whatsoever. So Mordaunt's going to get the 25, which takes him out of the glue pot.
It's a bit stiff. I agree with you entirely. He was being stood on. And, I reckon you called it brilliantly there, Vinny. And the umpire has to have some sort of leeway for those sorts of situations.
So the kick from Mordaunt's gone into the forward line. It's been taken by McCormack Smith. He's now going to have a shot for goal. And out of that probably a little contentious decision, there's an opportunity here for McCormack Smith. And he's going to be kicking from about 40. Gives it a bit of air. It's going to go very close. Going to fall just short. Was that almost taken a mark? Opportunity here. Ball's bobbling. Buckby's got it. He's going to be tackled immediately in the goal square. And no chance there for him to increase his goal tally. Umpire's going to ball it up. Dangerous position here. Sure. Oh, is that going to be off the ground? Oh, no, not quite off the boot in the air. That's going to be rushed through for a behind. So, not making too much of the breeze early here, Paraka. They got 2 points from it, but an opportunity from the kick out, and it's been taken by Frank Timpano. He's going to be about 40 metres out, 45 metres out. He'll be kicking from not too far away from the boundary line.
You'll kick this one?
It's just going to have a look here. Kicking on the left, not really on the right side. He's got it to go the disciplined kick to the hot spot, 10 metres out. And that ball's going to end up going across the boundary line just near the behind post.
A bit of style and a bit of class with that young fella there. He gets near the ball. He and Louis kick the ball around on many occasions in the backyard and do whatever they would want to do. Both full of class. Now, I think the umpire's saying to the boundary umpire, let's do that again, young fella, because it's a bit breezy. Now, it looks like an attendant going over there in the same colours, just watching. It's a bit strange. Anyway.
That's a better throw-in.
Throw-in, that's good. They're doing a brilliant job too, all the umpires, and I'm very, very aware that umpires get out there and they just do their justice, and good on them for...
Game doesn't go without them.
Ball tossed in the air. Close to a score there for Paraka, who are attempting to grab the ball. Players just lying on top of one another. Getting to his feet there is James Adler, and there's a free kick against him, and it's gone to Frank Timpano.
Well, second opportunity here for Timpano to join his twin brother on the goal kicking list. They'd want to get one through here, Paraka. They've got the opportunity here with the breeze.
That's a good kick. That is a very good kick. Yes. Goal umpire in perfect position to adjudicate, and that was never going to miss. Frank Timpano kicks his first. Lewis Timpano's got the other one. So it's 3-1-19 to 2-1-13 after 9 minutes.
Yeah, boys, just got a quick update from Lockleys and Colonel Light Gardens. 3-1-19 plays 2-2-14. So Lockleys up by 5 points. Of course, it's between second and third. So that's also an important game for this division and how it pans out.
So, yes, excellent. Close game there, and a close game here. 4 points of difference. Home side still in front, but an important goal there. So, Frank and Louis sharing the goals so far for the Bulls.
Who's the better player? Oh, that's probably an unfair question, Vinny, but I'll ask it anyway.
Let me tell you in about an hour. Oh, that ball is stuck, and look, that's Jordan Potts. He's going to need a good clean-up when he gets in at half-time, let alone the end of the game. Tackle applied. That must be holding the ball there on Nelson. No, not paid. Umpire's going to come in and ball it up. So, Ruckman at it again. Chapman and Mercer this time. Oh, tried to kick off the ground there, Chapman, but there's the opportunity here. Kick's gone forward. So here's the race. Who's going to get there first? Mazzoni paddles it out one, paddles it a second time. Good pickup. Excellent handball too there as well. To Fincher. Fincher now. He's spotted someone just out towards the forward pocket. Quick handball. Opportunity here now for Anthony Cube. Anthony Cube still looking incredibly clean at the moment, both with his possession and his
all he needs is a decent
shorts.
pair of sandals. That'll
get
sort him
him
out.
in the middle of the ground where the mud is. So out now on the centre wing, outer side, and we'll have a boundary throw in.
We're seeing a bit more too of the coach Fincher, who's out there getting the ball and like directing traffic, not getting a massive amount of stats, but out there continually talking to his charges and continually encouraging as he just jogs away from where we are now.
How do you see that dynamic? I mean, it probably works a bit both ways, doesn't it?
Look, it's a tough one. It's a real tough one because you want him to get the ball all the time, but he's also got to continue his own game, but rely a lot, Vinny, you reckon, on who's on the bench helping him out there with those decisions. You
do need a really good assistant on the bench, I agree. But ball in the centre now, good intercept mark taken by Wiles, gets the handball off, ball's going to go back inside 50. Buckby, no, excellent spoil from behind. Sharked well as well, and opportunity here now for Carl. Goes with the handball. They're under a bit of pressure here, Heckies. Now they look like they may have turned it over, and they've actually turned it over back, the Bulls. Handball out, Mazzoni. Another handball. Geez, they're messing around. That must be a dry day. Have they not seen the middle of this ground? Now they've got it back. Mazzoni again running on, gets the ball forward. That's a good kick. And now the mark's been taken just inside the top of the centre square, and the kick's now going to go holding up there a bit in the breeze. Someone going to take the mark, can't quite take it there. That was Goodman Gladson. Now it's on the ground. Chance again for Hectorville. That's gone high. Someone get under that. Up it goes again. Can't take it again. Goodman Gladson hits the ground. Mazzoni gets the handball. Could be a push in the back. It is, and that's actually going to be a free kick here to the Hounds, and so they're going to get an opportunity here. Now this is an opportunity for them to kick a second goal against the Breeze with William Tates. So he's now going to get the opportunity here to kick their fourth goal. Gives it plenty. Bit of a wobbly kick, won't quite make it. Punch through. Oh, is there a chance here? No, not quite. That's been taken over there by Zolnowski. So we're halfway through the second quarter. Out it comes towards the back pocket.
3-2-20 to 2-3-15. Nice and tight. Good, strong stuff from both of these units here. A Wakefield Clinic Division 5 game. Paraka Bulls and Hectorville. And they were being charged by their gathering earlier on. The Heckies was the call. Go the Heckies!
Go the Heckies.
I've never seen that before on a scoreboard, but I have today. And I've also seen out there today too, Vinny. I reckon there's a lot of mullets that have been appearing.
Well, we talk a lot about the trends that the AFL brings down from, and it sort of filters its way down towards the lower levels. The game's obviously cleaned up a lot in the last few years, and the mullets have come back into fashion as well.
Yep. Well, you and me won't be going there, will we?
We saw a lot of that in last year. Then it goes to the glue pot again.
That could be our raffle winner of the man.
So, good kick outside. Come on, Frank, pick it up. He gets it on the bounce. Goes with the left. Oh, good. Good work there. That was by Daniel Carl with that spoil. And opportunity here now for Brandon Frick, high tackle. But he was looking there for Luke Buckby on the lead, Timpano. But Carl did the good work. But the unfortunate Simon Thwaites has given away the free kick. He's given the handball off. And it goes towards Rankin. Rankin has,
He'd be disappointed with that.
He probably would be disappointed, actually, because they should have probably made a bit more of that with the breeze.
Tight game. Very tight game. Trundling across half-back and taking delivery of the ball. There'll be a clearance, and I'll give you the score first. 3-2-20 to 2-3-15. And we have, at the 14.5-minute mark of this term, an even competition as the ball trundles towards the line. Hectorville over there. Jared Com charging after it, but it bounces away from him and over. And the call
boys,
at the background was go slow,
Hectorville so far been able to rebound very well off of half-back, but they've actually stuck an extra behind the ball in Daniel Francis. So look to see if Paraka getting more of the ball around the ground, but Hectorville rebounding quite well.
So just go back to that kick there from Mazzoni against the breeze, probably went 50. The ball did end up on the fantastic kick from him. Now it's coming back towards a forward line here. We'll go out of bounds just in front of Daniel Francis there at half-back. So boundary umpire coming around. Would be not far around from the intersection of the 50 and the boundary line where he'll be tossing this ball in. Opportunity here for Paraka if they're good enough to hit the front. 5 points down.
We've got the benefit, obviously, of having a magnificent vantage spot. And I'll tell you what, the trees over there, Vinny, they're really blowing and swaying, aren't they?
Yeah.
Blowing and, yep. Let's just see if there can be some action over there for Hectorville. No. Jack Goodman-Glasson, who's kicked the first 2 goals in the first quarter, couldn't take that mark, and it's over for a throw.
Goal. So he's heading back now.
He is a long way, isn't he? Yes, and look.
Long way out from goal.
There's a lady walking a dog, which we see often at the football, and we encourage because the pups go out for a stroll and they take a parent with them, and that's an extra couple to any game of football. Boundary throw in. Chance now for Paraka, who haven't been forward all that often. They will go forward now. Ball into the centre half forward. Key goal scorer Buckby had it and lost it. It's wide of the pack. It's going to come wider. Kamenich got it well. Flicked it across towards Slack. Slack's kick. Oh, that'll be 50 or 15. Kick down the ground was marked, intercepted, and then the player for Hectorville lost his chocolates, just pushed the player over, and he cops a penalty.
And Kalinic certainly in front here with the with not being able to read the number. If it wasn't for the blonde hair, I reckon we really wouldn't be able to pick him up.
I reckon you are spot on with that thought, Vinny.
So he's winning at the moment. I think we'll just have to rub out the 37 and just put a scrubby brown mark over where he's listed on our team sheet. But it's someone's going to get a yellow card here, so that could be a little bit of umpire abuse. And is that Jake Mazzoni? Gee. In fact, there's 2 of them going off.
That's a bit unusual, isn't it? 2.
Yeah, so they've still got a bit to say to each other. We'll just you keep an eye on them 2. I'll watch what's going on here. So Paraka's got the ball, and Ronald Rankin and Jake Mazzoni, both influential players so far. So and influential players coming back on to replace them in Timpano and of course Stuart Fincher. But Paraka have got the ball at the moment. Louis Timpano's come back on, and Pelentsov's got the ball.
Nick's got the hard questions for half time to work out what happened.
Yeah, we've got to try and work out what's happened here that's caused that incident. But now Pelentsov doesn't have the Pelentsov doesn't have the ball anymore, and it looks like now it's going to be a baller.
You've seen a lot of football.
No,
have you ever seen anything like that?
He's got the ball again. He goes in looking for Buckby. He slips over. And it's been called.
This is extraordinary.
This is like an episode of the Benny Hill Show. Can we
cue
the Benny Hill Show? What is? Pelintsov's got the ball. This is his third chance. Okay, up it goes. Now he goes long and high. Who's going to take it this time? Buckby's pushed in the back, but the mark's been taken well there. It might have been Lear Kent. Gets the ball out wide. Chance here for Hectorville to clear. Now it's going to go outside 50. He's going to go over the head of both players there and bounce. I'm a loss to call what's happened. This quarter could go for 30 minutes now with a break that long.
We've gone almost 20. Players number 26 and number 11 were both carded at the same time and both jogged off next to one another trying to work out what run the fourth at Morfordville. They were talking to each other, and when they got to their respective nests, we'll see what happens. I'm sure Nick will ask the hard questions at half time. Fascinating. Chance now for a score whilst we're talking fascinations. There's a snap off the left boot. Off balance, the kick there for Paraka. And that kick came off the boot there of Dale Armstrong and it threw for a behind. So with 19 and a half minutes gone in this remarkable second term, it's 3-2-20 to 2-4-16 with Hectorville in front.
So that kick out from Dylan Carl's gone out to the wing, but it's going to get repelled. Oh, good pick up there by Nelson. Gets the handball out. Another chain of handballs, 3 handballs. We know who that is. That's Kalinic. He hasn't got his number. You can't see it anymore. Actually picked up well there. Oh, Goodman Gladson couldn't quite take it. Oh, tripped over there as well was, looked like, was that Ryan Slack? Oh, no, it wasn't Ryan Slack. It was Zach Stevenson. And, gee, the natives weren't happy with that decision. Solnowski's got it, but we can hear the noise to our left. They weren't really enamoured with that one. But kick out here now towards Rankin. So Rankin spotted something that he likes. It's a good kick. Good diving mark taken by Benz. Where's he going to go? He's got someone just out here in the pocket, but no, he's decided to look more towards the middle. So kick goes towards centre half forward. Timpano getting held again, but that's been taken there by Stuart Fincher. So his kick out wide. There's going to be a challenge on here for Jared Combe, but he's pushed over the boundary line there by Pelintsov, and he's looking for holding the ball, but it's going to be a free kick here to Pelintsov. He appealed for it. Now the natives again, look out, we could be in a bit of danger here.
No,
they're getting restless, but Pelintsov's got it, and he's going to get the ball back inside 50. And that kick is a bit of a poor one, taken mark by Francis in the back line.
Well, let's give you the score. 3-2-20 to 2-4-16 with Hectorville, who led at quarter time by 6 points. They lead in this ball game by 4, and 2 players carded by yellow, that's the colour, both at the same time in this quarter. And we have to wait and see now. Well, obviously they're out for a period of time, but we're going to try and dig up the information during our halftime break as to what actually happened.
Hey, well, you know, the interesting thing is Nick's going to try and actually get the captain, Jake Mazzoni, at half-time. So he's going to get a scoop for us and actually find out exactly what happened there.
Well, he's one of the players, isn't he?
He was, one of the perpetrators.
Head for another suburb, Jake, at half-time, will you? I've not seen anything like that. I've seen players carded before, but not 2 at the one time and then running off as best mates.
So there's a kick in. Oh, it's hit the post. Unlucky. So wasting opportunities here, the Bulls in the second quarter. That's their 4th behind for the quarter. So they're 3 points of difference here. It's into time on. 3 minutes to go. Out he comes again with that raking left, Dylan Carl. But, big fly there, and he's in a bit of strife there. Anthony Cube, your man Anthony Cube fell heavily.
It did fall heavily, but I'm puzzled by why the free kick.
Well, I just thought it was just a marking contest.
Absolutely.
He has fallen awkwardly. Let's have a look here. Big kick in there by Dylan Carl, and Cube. He's actually gone over his own player there in Kalic. I'm not quite sure what that free kick's for, but anyway, he brought his own ball. Now he's gone up high. That's going to get some distance there, about 25 out. Can someone take the mark? No, they can't. Ball spills to the outer side, and that's going to go over the boundary line there in front of Rankin and Jacob Nelson, and we're going to have a boundary throw in. Another opportunity here. They're pressing Pooraka. 6-7 now of 7 inside 50s in a row, and return of only 2 behinds for that as a reward.
There's the boundary throw in. Deep into the final seconds of this quarter, and we've both agreed, well, I haven't asked you, but you will agree, that Anthony Cube is now to be called Rubik's. The way he collapsed down there and went in all different directions. We can call him that. He's been a good player.
Yeah.
The first 2 games at this venue were very close, and this one could be just as close at half-time. Margin 3 points, and Vinny, it is really starting to whistle this wind.
It is wind picking up. Close game. 3 points. Here's a snap on goal. What's going to happen this time? Umpire says it's only a behind again.
It's hard to work out what that umpire was doing.
Look, they're very relaxed, both these goal umpires. It's making it a bit hard to actually see. Well, we know who's got the ball here. Ryan Kamenich. So 2 minutes to go. And late, that's a turnover there. Poor kick. That's gone straight to Dale Armstrong. Now, Dale Armstrong, man on the mark, right on the 50. He's going to go back. Going to get a fair bit of breeze behind him here. If he gives this a bit of air, he could actually go close. There's Buckby on the lead. Buckby's going to take the mark. Good kick, good lead. And Luke Buckby with his second opportunity here. Now he will, he's kicking from a similar distance that he did in the first, but certainly this time with the breeze, you'd expect he'll certainly make the distance this time around. But again, Hectorville, I think, understanding that there's not long to go in the quarter, maybe playing a bit too, trying to play a bit too safe, and this may, as it did in the first quarter, cost them a goal. Luke Buckby, 2 ahead of Goodman Gladson down the other end of the ground. Can he make it 3? It's gone off the side of the boot. That will be another behind. And Paraka, wow. 1 goal, 6 in the first 26 and a half minutes in this quarter.
Yes, they don't deserve to be in front. And well played too.
And they're not.
No, that's true. We're almost at half-time. And the spread now is, all right, let's take the ball and let's not give the opposition a chance at having another ping at grabbing the lead. That's appropriately what's going to happen. As Dale now, well, that's interesting. He runs away and handballs. Didn't go the kick, and then handballs the second time. That was courageous. It's now flicked back towards centre wing. Kent will take it. Down the ground, he kicks cleverly, and the mark is taken by Liam Ryan. Liam Ryan goes across the ground that he's protecting. Now look to these 2 timekeepers, Graham Broadbent and John Kennedy, who incidentally are both timekeepers for the home club. It's a bit of information.
Oh, gee.
They might have heard me say that.
That's it. They're quick. We get the siren and get out of here. Half time it is here at Daily Oval. 1 point the difference. Wow, low scoring game, but we don't care because we love a close game. And our community games this year, we have had so many go right down to the wire. We're going to see if Nick can get a scoop here of exactly what went down when Ronald Rankin and, of course, Jake Mazzoni, the captain, were yellow carded off. And so stay tuned, folks. We're not going to a break yet. We're going to get you a scoop here. He's just brought the players in, Jake Mazzoni, at the moment, to have a quick chat to him. They understand it's an important game. If they can get Paraka's scalp today, given the fact that the other 4 of the teams above them are actually playing each other, that will actually get them right back into the mix to potentially make the top 5. And let's not forget they were a Div 6 team last year, and this year they have come up to Div 5. And we're about to cross to Nick down there, and here he is with the captain, Luke Mazzoni.
Yeah, boys, we're here with Jake Mazzoni. I've got to ask straight up, what happened over there? What's going on with the yellow card?
Oh, a bit of love between the 2 of us out there. It's just a bit of footy, mate, a bit of fun, you know.
And a bit of lip over here, I saw too. So what were your thoughts on the first half? It's pretty close against the league leaders.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I think the boys fought well. Especially going in and got 2 goals early, and then fight back for going against the wind to keep them just to 2 goals as well, which was pretty good from the boys. I think they're fighting well.
I'm loving the mullet. I'll let you get back to it.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Fantastic,
Back to you,
Nick.
boys.
Thank you, Nick. Fantastic there with Jake Mazzoni, the captain. So a little bit of a scoop, and as you'd expect, taking the party line to say that
Well, just love each other.
That's it. Just a little bit of, as you said, just exchanging views.
But Vinny, I don't understand it all, and what I'd like to find out is, all right, they're off with yellow cards. They've both come off. Presumably they've been burbling at one another.
Yep.
Can they go straight back on? What's the setup now,
so
though?
I think there's a period of 15, 20 minutes or so that they're not allowed to. They can be replaced,
Yes.
but they're not allowed to come on.
Okay.
So there you go, folks. 1 point the difference here. We can't wait for the second half. We're going to go to a quick break. And when we come back, I'm actually hoping to have the president and the maybe football director of Hectorville for a quick halftime interview.
Excellent.
Get a quick and easy low-rate car loan from Police Credit Union today.
So the Simon Black Academy is in 4 states. It's a 3-pillared program. So one is the education component through the Torrens University. Second one is the development of their AFL skills, helping their player to become the best player they can possibly be. But the third one is, as you mentioned, a leadership and growth programs. So it's an academy that combines both education and Australian rules football. A perfect opportunity for kids who like football. They get exposed to AFL coaches, mentoring, but they also get their hand held as they do a university degree. So the first 12 months is a diploma in sports management elite, and if the students elect to stay on for a further 2 years, they end up doing what's called a bachelor in business management with a sports focus. Based out of Norwood Oval for a couple of days a week in the Ark at Campbelltown. Yeah, it's a fantastic program. So for anyone out there who's interested in getting on board, loves football, extend your education with a Torrens University degree, feel free to check out the website simonblack.com.au.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
Get a quick and easy low-rate car loan from Police Credit Union today.
So the Simon Black Academy is in 4 states. It's a 3-pillared program. So one is the education component through the Torrens University. Second one is the development of their AFL skills, helping their player to become the best player they can possibly be. But the third one is, as you mentioned, a leadership and growth program. So it's an academy that combines both education and Australian rules football. A perfect opportunity for kids who like football. They get exposed to AFL coaches, mentoring, but they also get the hand held as they do a university degree. So the first 12 months is a diploma in sports management elite, and if the students elect to stay on for a further 2 years, they end up doing what's called a bachelor in business management with a sports focus. Based out of Norwood Oval for a couple of days a week in the Ark at Campbelltown. Yeah, it's a fantastic program. So for anyone out there who's interested in getting on board, loves football, extend your education with a Torrens University degree, feel free to check out the website simonblack.com.au.
It's 1 point the difference, and I'm inside this magnificent facility here with the president of the Hectorville Football Club, Bill Leo, who's to my right, and the football director, Lindsay Young. Welcome, gentlemen, half-time. And first to you, Bill. You must be absolutely thrilled with this, the upgrade and the facilities that you've got here.
Yeah, it's an amazing thing for us to have this time of the year for us. So the place was good before we started, but now it's amazing. So the balcony in particular lends itself for some good viewing of football, and then the other facilities have been improved. So it's all upwards and positive from here. And
now integrated, of course, out the back with the tennis club as well. So they've obviously got some involvement here as well. Yeah, so we've actually got footy, tennis, netball, cricket, and what have I left out? Basketball. So we've got 5 sports, yeah, so that everyone works together to be part of the facility. Excellent. And quickly onto the game, Lindsay, 1 point up at half-time. Boys have done well. They've started well, and interesting with the dynamic in this competition that it's so close, right between first and seventh. And if you grab this scout with second playing third today and fifth playing fourth in Salisbury and Eastern Park, there's an opportunity here to get really close into contention again.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a great game. Our boys have had a real crack in the first half, which is pleasing. The wind's going to play a factor in the second half and the muddy conditions, but if they come out with the same intensity, hopefully we can come away with the points today. So, and then we'll see what happens over the last 3 games. So, but really good effort so far.
Yeah, good effort. Both teams are just out now. So thank you, gentlemen, for your time, and good luck in the second half and for the rest of the year.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Check out Catch, where everyday Aussies are getting great deals, like Justin's Timber Rake, Sylvester's Cologne, Celine's Dijon, and Camilla's Pasta Bowls. For millions of products, everyday Aussies, check out Catch.
Vinny, good to see that you jump about and talk to those who have such a passion for their football club. This is their life. This is what they do 7 days a week, and it was really wonderful to be able to bring that to our furtive audience. And to also tell you that if you don't kick straight, you mightn't win the game. Well, 2-7 to 3-2. That's not good.
It's not. And 14 inside 50s to 3 in that quarter for a return of 1-6 to 1-1. So they had more inside 50s, they had more hit-outs, they had more tackles, and they're still behind Paraka. So their intent is there. I think they just need to get some reward for their effort. Obviously, Mazzoni's still off the ground, and so will be Rankin. I'm not sure they should be back on about halfway through the third quarter. But our scoreboard here, 1 point the difference, brought to us by Sports Interactive. And all our replays today, of course, are brought to us by Dartfish, Australia's most used coaching tool. Umpires holding the ball up. You think he is waiting for the siren again? Yes. As always, you can certainly hear it here. So up it goes, third quarter, 1 point the difference. Neither ruckman gets a clear tap. Ball's bobbling around in the outside. First opportunity to get it forward is going to be by Hectorville. But that's stuck in the glue pot. Can't quite get it there. Frank Tipano, little kick forward. That doesn't look like it's going to come out of there, surely. It just might do. Obviously, the first one there again, Kalamich hasn't changed his Guernsey, so he's still got brown numbers on the back. Oh, held there. Nelson by the Guernsey, not paid. Opportunity here for Paraka again. That must be holding the ball, umpire. It is. And free kick here, and the chance here for Tom Smith to put Hectorville into attack.
Stewie Fincher would be very, very pleased with the effort of the players then to get access to the ball and to get it forward, but it's not going to stay in their forward line for too much longer because it's barreled straight back down the ground. Paraka swinging to attack. I was watching the umpire, and it's going to be Mercer who took some early grabs. He's kick in towards the forward pocket, just clears the pack. Charging after the ball down there is Buckby. He can't get it. Neat gather in defence. That's James Adler. Adler's kick around towards the half-back line. He's relieving kick for Hectorville. Doesn't go too far. Towards now the hands of number 4 down there. It's picked up and kicked back in towards centre-half forward. Umpire says play on. The good dive to try and take the mark from Zolnowski. He didn't come off. Kick down towards the half-forward line now for Hectorville. 2-on-1 down there. Can they grab it? Morden does all right. Over the shoulder call.
Good work by Stevenson there. Excellent work. Former best and fairest. You're right, you called that 2-on-1, and not only did he make that competitive, he's earned himself the free kick, and he's going to have the first real set shot on goal in this third quarter for Hectorville, and opportunity for them to eke out a little bit more of a lead if he can put this through. So in comes Stevenson, just going to be coming across the 50, going to be kicking from about 45. Kick doesn't look too bad. I think he's just pushed it to the right. He has. Opening score of the quarter is a behind to the home side, and that has doubled their lead.
A low-scoring game, but we both mentioned, Vinny, just before half-time with Paraka in total domination, but couldn't kick goals.
Yes, 1-6 in that second quarter. Hectorville off to a start here that they probably wouldn't have thought with a point as well.
They'd like to get in front to show that for all of the energy and efforts that they've had with the ball, as Matthews has it as half-back, he floats the ball. Oh, good courage shown by the boss out there, Fincher, who takes the mark. And, I guess Mum's got a whirlpool because he is black from toe to go. Here comes Rankin down the ground, in towards centre-half forward. Good kick. And the mark is taken down there by Kallick, who plays on. Oh, he's overcooked that. And you can see the expression, of Buckby there, who was waiting for it, and the kick was poor.
And to the captain in Mazzoni back on, which probably means that, Rankin and Mazzoni both involved in that same passage of play there, both back on the ground.
So opportunity here, just a short kick comes into Simon Thwaites, and Thwaites has got it just behind centre wing. Oh, he's popped that one up. Oh, and that's actually come off. I think he was actually looking for Mazzoni, who's got it now, but it did actually get taken by Liam Kent. Now the ball goes out towards the outer side. Gee, that's a good kick. I love the way he kicks the ball, Mazzoni. And now they're going to bring the ball inside 50. Kick on, but hasn't quite got there, and it's a good intercept mark taken by Louis Timpano.
Coach was angry at that act too, that kick. He was really frustrated about his teammate giving the ball away when they had the chance. And that's a frustration there, and we've seen Fincher in control. Well, he showed a bit of anguish on that occasion. Ball blasted back towards centre wing. Conditions are pretty gluey out there. We've said that all day. Klingbeil in your ball, half forward. Paraka waiting to try and get access to the ball through Rankin down there. He emerges, goes one way, the other. His kick is good, and it's marked by the cube. He goes the hand pass off and loses control of the ball. Mordent got across over the shoulders, the call. And, well, that's a little bit disappointing. It's gone by way of Paraka, who will now go into attack off the boot down there of Smith.
So, ball outside on the outer wing. It's just dodged around a couple of players. Short kick. Oh, gee, that was dangerous, but it's come off. Ball inside the centre circle here. So, Paraka looking to move forward. Going against the breeze. A good kick there by Zolnowski. So, bit of a grass trimmer. It's now on half forward. What's Smart? Smart's gone out wide. Out towards Rankin. Rankin, another little chip. Oh, that's fallen a bit short. Now there's... Oh, the handball's been given straight back to Hectorville. And there they will get the opportunity to clear here through Liam Ryan. His kick's gone wide. Is it too wide? It is. It is. Out on the full. And Paraka now from centre wing can launch another attack. 2 points the difference here. 3-3-21 the home side. And 7th on the ladder, leading the league leaders by 2 points.
Only 5 goals scored in this scrap so far into the third quarter of action. And it's a bit like kick to kick at the moment.
It's a bit of a game between the 50s, isn't it?
It is too. There's a grab that's marked in defence by William Warren. And if they're prepared to kick accurately and hold possession, it means the supporters get very, very frustrated because they want their team, particularly the home team, to get down there and score a goal. Nelson tries to emerge. He does so at half back, looking for the ball that should be hand passed close to the boundary line. Good gather, Comb. He knocked it away. A hand pass is going to fall backwards into the path down there of Benz. Benz for Paraka, taken close to the boundary line and taken over. So, well, there's nothing much to get all excited about, Vinny, in the first few minutes of this term. It's just been a bit of scrap.
Yep, so just a quick update again from around the division. Lockley's trailing Colonel Light Gardens by 17 points now, so that game's flipped over. And Kenilworth beating Fitzroy by 8 goals at the moment. So the pressure is well and truly on Paraka.
Yes, so centre wing. Here he is, the Rubik's. Goes for the handball. The look-away handball hasn't worked. Now there's a kick off the ground. It's gone in towards the forward line here for the home side, but that kick's going to fall short. Oh, he could just make something of it here, Mazzoni. Not quite. Here's Cooper Gladson. He's got a player free in the centre. Oh, he's got a shocking bounce, and Timpano's got it. It's going to be pushed through. Opportunity lost there for the home side.
You can't be too critical of him either, Vinny, because as you said, it was the ball.
It's a poor bounce, opportunity lost, but that's the beauty of the oval ball.
Oh, I wasn't going to use the word beauty then. Anyway.
Maybe that's the beast of the oval ball.
That's
then.
it.
So Ben's again. Ball goes out, but he's turned that over, and in they're going to go again.
Now, there might be a kick downfield because I reckon that the player who kicked that ball in Ben's might have been clobbered afterwards. And so it'll be a free kick downfield to Paraka. And it will go to Tony Mordaunt.
I think Mordaunt's got it. There's either him or Mercer. Is it not Mercer? No, Mordaunt hasn't got it. He's gone off now.
He's had enough. Where's the ball? Oh, there it is.
Mercer's got it.
Trying to work out where the ball went. Well, that's a sort of undisciplined play, not necessary. You've given the ball away when you had the chance. That's an unusual kicking action from half-back around towards the half-forward line. Who's together out there? Frank Chimpano. Knocked away from him. Nelson goes in, tries to knock it forward. Oh, there's a heavy blow. A heavy blow, and the locals are a bit, I think, aware of the fact that one of their true-blooded heroes who's just checking his snorkel up there.
Might be Nelson, is it?
He got a whack. He's going to. What's happening? He's a blood rule now, I think.
I think so.
There's a bit of claret there, so he'll draw breath. 2-7-19. That is
so will
the
we.
score. Yes, we will.
3
Paraka.
points the difference. This is very, very tense. 3 points the difference here. We're getting up towards halfway through the third quarter. We have no inkling of which way this one might go.
No, I'm not prepared to have a dabble, although you sort of think to yourself, well, Paraka might get a run on instead of kicking behinds. They might go 1-2-3, but
they haven't yet. No. They haven't yet.
Absolutely. So Hectorville in control. Simon for Waits. He's popped it up towards centre half forward, and there's a push out. Surely, umpire spot now. The player who fell out of the pack gets to his feet rather gingerly. Mazzoni, who came off for a short spell before half time. But he's all right, he's back on. And he's going to kick into a forward line where there are at least 25 players. So what he does is, I don't know whether the mouth guard disappeared down the footy sock.
Taking his full 30 seconds.
Yes, he was.
Surely not from there,
no,
Mazzoni. No. Although I have called that we do like his kicking.
He's shot past.
Well played.
And the interjection that we encourage, as the mark is taken by Liam Kent, was from one of our timekeepers, Graham Broadbent, who all of a sudden decided, forget about the timekeeping for a brief moment. I've got to pass it on to these commentators about how accurate the kick will be. And he did. Now, is he too far out? I don't know.
Got the bruise?
He has. He'll go thump with the kick now. It's travelling over the top of the back.
Gladson, big fly.
He has done some wonderful things, but not enough of them. He couldn't drag that one down. So the score is a behind, 3-5-23 to 2-7-19. 10 minutes gone in the third quarter.
And if this game wasn't tight already in the first half, it has actually tightened up even more. We've now gone 11 minutes and we've had a total of 3 behinds.
Yep.
Paraka trying to bring the ball out. Still inside their 50. They're set up well behind the ball here. Hectorville, he's not sure where to go. Has to go long down the line. Right in front of our commentary position. Big fly from behind there by Stevenson. Now the opportunity here. Pushed in the back there, surely. Kalic, no, not paid. Hectorville now. Through Ryan Slack. Ball comes out wide. Can't quite get there, Kamenich. Umpire he's given away the free kick. Could that go? No, not paid back. It's going to be Matthew Rankin. Matthew Rankin goes out wide to half forward. Bailey Wake's got it. Bailey Wake has kicked the ball far too wide, out on the full, and all the players now moving up. Everyone into the one half of the ground, which is the Paraka half of the ground. So they've set up pretty well here, Paraka. They're going to try and lock this in. And that kick was a bit of a poor one there to Tom Smith. He couldn't quite gather. It's gone over the boundary line, probably just around 55 metres around from their goal, Paraka. But all players almost in one half of the ground. Gooban Glanson and Jake Mazzoni, the two deepest forwards in the centre. So ball thrown in. Good handball there by Jared Combe. Now the kick goes towards half forward. Can't quite take the mark there, Klingbeil. Paraka looked like they were going to take that, but there's a free kick's being paid. It looks like it's over the shoulder. And that will be another opportunity for Paraka. They're pressing here.
They are, and I just reinforce what you're saying, Vinny, that there are just players that have over on the other side of the ground. That's it. It makes it ugly. It makes it difficult, but that's the way it's being played at the moment. There's Mordaunt kicks towards the half-forward line, and the ball just bashed with the big fist straight back over the boundary line for another throw-in.
Magnificently gathered by that lovely lady on the outside safety umpire having to jump the fence.
Yes. Another dog over there of a different breed, but still enjoying the afternoon from that throw-in. Oh, there's a strong tackle there. Dale Armstrong throwing a player down, but it's okay. Umpire says, no, that was all right, so we'll give it to me. In this quarter, we've had 3 behinds to Hectorville, and Paraka haven't scored. Doesn't look like scoring. 2-7 to 3-5. And that's a good coaching performance by Fincher, who laid the tackle. Cube comes through quickly. His kick off the side of the boot didn't travel too far. He kept on running. That was number 9 going through Timpano, who didn't take the hand pass. Now there's a scramble. We've got in numbers Hectorville at halfback, neatly gathered down there in the halfback line by Tom Smith. Smith back to the centre wing. Umpire watches, and the Hectorville player also watches because it'll be a Paraka free kick at the, 13 minute mark of the term, with Tom Morton to kick them back into attack.
So his kick goes out wide. Mark's been taken on centre wing, and the opportunity once again here. Pooraka, they're surging, but they are still not in front, and that kick again is going to be intercepted, and well intercepted by Daniel Francis. So he makes a quick kick to go out towards Ryan on the centre wing. Ryan straight away plays on. There's Mazzoni. What can he do? Ball's on the 50. He's applying the tackle. That's not going anywhere. And that'll be an opportunity here. He's got up a little bit sore there. Could that be Ronald? 14. That's Matthew Walker. So ball up, and umpire is going to have a second go. So just outside 50 here. Home side in attack. Ball comes out towards the back. It's been gathered by Liam Ryan. Liam Ryan's kick has gone a bit wide. Is it too wide? It is, and it'll be out on the full.
Some frustrations, I think, being experienced over there, Vinny. I think players too, a bit leg weary, dragging themselves through the mud. So it wouldn't be
It's
really
hard work.
Oh yeah. The grab there, or the free kick's going to go to Mark Mercer, who's in defence. And as I said, in the times that he's got near the ball, his kick has been a little bit unusual, his style, and this one just wobbles over the boundary line. A young couple over there falling asleep and waving, or getting themselves to, come on, get involved over there, supporters.
They don't probably know. Normally you'd see everyone going, waving their arms up. They probably don't know they're being watched in the background there.
2-7-19 to 3-5-23.
4 points the difference. It's tight, it's tough, it's hard, it's close. Centre wing. It's a tiebreaker. Who's going to break first? Ball in the centre. Hectorville with the opportunity here to go forward. Ball spending a bit of time on the ground here, just next to the glue pot. Umpire's going to come in. This really, really is a tense and tight part of the game at the moment. Up it goes. Ruckman at it. That's gone in towards the middle. The handball comes out. Opportunity there for Smith. Can't quite get it out. Here's Stuart Fincher. Here's kick towards half forward. Oh, good grab, Mazzoni. Excellent grab. Plays on. Goes towards 50. In comes Goodman Gladson! He's taken the mark. 25 out, directly in front. And Goodman Glasson here with the opportunity here to kick his third goal. In he comes. 30 metres into 25. Onto the boot. Umpire doesn't move. That's a goal to the home side. They break the drought in this third quarter. 18 minutes gone. And how important will that goal be? That takes the lead out to 10 points. And he has kicked 3. And everyone else on the field has kicked 3.
And don't you need to also give a big rap to the skills of Fincher, the coach, who was instrumental in the middle, like directing traffic again and making sure that when the lead was on, the right players were told, there he is, he's running your way, kick it to him. He didn't let you down.
And now, Buckby, 45 for the year. Goodman Glasson, 44 for the year.
That is such an important goal in the scheme of things after we're probably, 15 minutes into this quarter.
In real time, yep.
Here we go again. The boss is going to get it. Hand pass magnificent.
To Mazzoni again.
Mazzoni's running and Mazzoni's kicking down the ground. The man who arrived in traffic but last this time was Goodman Glasson, and he won't get the ball. But I'll tell you what, he's going all right. Short pass in defence is going to go out towards our favourite player, or maybe Cube. Cube marks, plays on, goes to Benz, who thinks about playing on. Won't. He's below our commentary spot here at the Daily Oval. He'll go the kick towards half forward. That's a fine mark in defence. A tap away. Umpire is not going to ping him. I was thinking for a brief moment that mark was a clean one.
Yep. And then taken away. That's right.
Yep. Anyway, it'll be Hectorville with the control. Back to centre wing.
That ball almost mark taken there by Francis, but it's bobbled over the boundary line. 3.5 minutes to go in this quarter. It's going to be a short quarter, unlike the second quarter. This one will be short. 1 goal only scored to the home side. 10 points the difference. In it comes, over the back of the ruckman. Opportunity there, not taken by Rankin. Oh, someone's pushed to the ground there without the ball, but here's Fincher. Goes with a handball, over to Potts. Potts kick in towards forward 50. Good take there by Liam Kent. What's it? Oh, he's free now, Liam Kent. He's going to kick the ball forward. Goodman Glasson kicks the goal. He's got 4. How important is that goal going to be? Surely only a couple of minutes to go here. Let's have a look at this replay here. Excellent play by Kent. Gets the ball, gets enough purchase on it to go over the top, over to the back. Goodman Glasson takes it 3 metres out, turns around, can't miss from there. And he has 4 goals for the game.
Outstanding performance, brilliant mark, and you do spare a brief thought for Steve Zolnowski, who was the full-back, but the timing of the leap from the spearhead, and 2 in a couple of minutes, and all of a sudden they break the game open, 5-5-35 to 2-7-19. That's a margin of 16 points.
Largest margin
18
of the
minutes.
game.
Yep. And again, I hasten to add the performance of the coach in the middle, directing traffic and getting the ball out with some very slick handballing. He's done that on a couple of occasions, and I just wonder how long it will be before the siren sounds to end the third quarter.
Thank you.
Well, I got these thumbs up in the air.
You
I don't know what they were.
You got the 2 fingers. Are we allowed to ask that question? Jeez. That's tough crowd. Anyway, here we are, Paraka. It's the ruckman Sanderson. Not sure where to go. Now he decides to play on. Kicks the ball out wide. Good kick. Jeez, I've liked his field kicking today. And McCormick Smith got it there at half forward. Wastes no time. Kicks in towards the 50, but again, another fantastic mark. Looks like that's Mazzoni. Is that him? He is everywhere in this third quarter. Fincher, Mazzoni, Goodman Glasson. That's the trifecta. That's the best trifecta of the day, I reckon.
In any order.
In any order. Box the 3 of them. That's right. Kick out towards another lovely long kick from Mazzoni. No one can take the mark out on the wing, and we'll see a ball up, true centre wing on the outer side. 16 points. Will it be enough?
Wouldn't be long to go. Wouldn't be long to go. Ball at centre wing. Can we see the top side? Paraka snagged something in the last couple of minutes. Can they get back a goal they haven't been able to score for the whole quarter? Coach is there, Fincher. Went to hand pass. Run as fast as you can. That's the call. In towards half forward, Hectorville. A fall over. Oh, down the ground too.
I spotted that
He was waiting for the ball.
He was waiting for number 5.
He was waiting, was our man, Jack Goodman Glasson, who now skips back into the square. He's protecting that area down there. Now the throw-in, not adjudicated by the field umpire to be sufficient of quality. It's a tough gig out there, picking up a bag full of mud and throwing it in.
That's right, it'll probably weigh a bit, that ball as well. It's like throwing a brick in. Anyway, Can't be long to go. Ball on half forward here for Hectorville. They'll be very happy just to hold out here and go into three-quarter time with this very, very handy lead of 16 points. Up it goes again. That time the Max Sanderson gets the tap down. Now there's, he's actually run out of bounds. Won't be happy there, but there was actually opportunity there for Paraka to clear and get the ball back out towards the middle, but stepped out of bounds. Third go at it, in it comes again. Taken out of the ruck, this time by Klingbeil. Now there's a handball going forward. Opportunity here for Hectorville. They could actually get a late goal here. Oh, but the kick just goes wide. Ruben Glasson was there. He was lurking again, but it's gone over everyone and out of bounds. Just in the forward pocket around from the left behind post.
Fingers are poised. The noise machine provided by G. Broadbent and J. Kennedy to be provided right now. Three-quarter time, if you don't mind, in that term. Hectorville, 2 goals, 3. Paraka did not score. It's 5-5-35 to 2-7-19 with Goober Glasson 4 goals and Kamenich 1, and for Paraka, Lewis Timpano I should say, and Frank Timpano 1 goal each of 2. It is at three-quarter time, 16 points the difference, but Vinny, too early to call. I'm being serious. It's a long way to go.
It is, and we're going to go to a short break. We cannot wait for this last quarter.
Get a quick and easy low-rate car loan from Police Credit Union today.
So the Simon Black Academy is in 4 states. It's a 3-pillared program. So one is the education component through the Torrens University. Second one is the development of their AFL skills, helping their player to become the best player they can possibly be. But the third one is, as you mentioned, a leadership and growth program. So it's an academy that combines both education and Australian rules football. A perfect opportunity for kids who like football. They get exposed to AFL coaches, mentoring, but they also get the hand held as they do a university degree. So the first 12 months is a diploma in sports management elite, and if the students elect to stay on for a further 2 years, they end up doing what's called a bachelor in business management with a sports focus. Based out of Norwood Oval for a couple of days a week in the Ark at Campbelltown. Yeah, it's a fantastic program. So for anyone out there who's interested in getting on board, loves football, extend your education with a Torrens University degree, feel free to check out the website simonblack.com.au.
Home side leads here by 16 points. Let's see what Nick had to find out there in that third quarter.
Yes, we're with the Hectorville huddle in the three-quarter time break. They really want to capitalise. They know that they're going against the wind this time, so they want to be able to play in front because the ball will be dropping short and the wind is picking up as I speak. And they want to continue their hard pressure, which has got them this lead, and to try and finish off the game and keep their season alive. Back to you, boys.
So inside, let's have a look at some of the stats, Pete. Inside 50s that quarter. Well, Paraka only. Well, we did say. Interesting. We said during the call it seemed like a bit of a game between the 50-metre arcs, and there's combined only 12 inside 50s for that whole quarter, and a high tackling quarter. It was really, really tense for that first 15-odd minutes until Hectorville were able to break the game open.
3 goals only kicked into the breeze, 3 only, and the rest... Sorry, other way around. 7 goals altogether, and 2, 3, 5 of those kicked with the breeze.
Yep. So
I still look, I don't know enough about these teams. I'm finding out as we go along. But I keep thinking about how Paraka's been so consistent right throughout the year. They sit on top, they sail along merrily, blah, blah, blah. Don't write them off yet. Don't write them off yet.
Can't write off the top side. 16 points the difference. And very interesting, that long sleeve Guernsey of the man who's kicked 4 goals, surely that can't be right. That you're at the other end of the wrong end of the ground. What's he doing back there?
I don't know. Good question.
Coach has
decided... He might be a full-back against the best full forward.
Coach has decided he's kicked 4. He's now equal with Luke Buckby on 45. And so that's enough. He's not allowed to go past him today. And just a quick score update. It is unbelievable. 2 points the difference. Colonel Light Gardens and Lockleys. Colonel Light Gardens 6-8-44. Lockleys 6-6-42. So, gee, I tell you what, that's a bit of a ball terror down there as well. But we're certainly set for one here. Top side down by 3 goals. They're going to lose top spot if they don't pull something out of the bag here. They need to kick at least 3 goals. And you're with the legend, Peter Walsh.
Ready, set, go. Up in the air. Ball tossed. No mud there sticking on the leather. Who's going to gather it? Who's going to get the early kick? Who's going to kick forward? It's going to go by way of the kick by Paraka to half forward. And then the short pass in towards full forward. Pushing the back. And I'm reckoning down there, is that Luke McCormack Smith?
It is, yep.
He's got the free kick who was pushed in the back, and he will turn and take the shot at goal, and he will be 35-40 out. Takes his time. They did not kick a goal in the third quarter, and in this last quarter we've only gone 15 seconds, and they have kicked a goal! Straight over the goal umpire's noggin. Goal kicked, Luke McCormack Smith, and it's 3-7-25 to 5-5-35. The margin now is a teasing 10 points.
It is, and that is exactly what the doctor would have ordered for the top side, to get an early goal, and that suddenly puts some pressure on, because if they go and if the quarter meanders on a little bit for 5 or 10 minutes and they're not chipping away at this lead, then time starts to become a factor. But having a early goal kick there to bring the margin back to 10 points means that time is not a factor, and they have plenty of it. So amazing. Goo McGlasson is on Luke Buckby. Who would have thought? Anyway, ball up in the middle of the ground. Opportunity here for Paraka. No, it's held up there. Good tackle applied by number 6, Liam Kent.
I reckon he's playing loose man.
He's actually playing loose now.
Yeah.
You're right, as a loose man. Big thump forward there by Max Sanderson. And there's an opportunity here for Paraka. They're going to have a shot at goal. This time it's going to go over to the left-hand side. And just for a behind, but now it's in single digits. It's down to 9 points. And again, we're going to see Dylan Carl with that big long left. Oh, good kick. He's found someone out there all by themselves. That looks like, is that Jared Combe? It might be. He's kicked the ball in towards the middle. He's actually, good take. And off he goes. Mazzoni in towards the 50. Can they take the mark here? Not quite. First one there. Oh, gee, that's strong there. Fincher couldn't quite get it, and Paraka are going to clear and bring it out towards the races on out here on the wing.
Cleverly done, but it'll bounce back into their faces, one would suggest. It was Kent whose kick was poor. Bounces towards half-back. Who's going to gather in this tight clash? Hand pass, spins out of trouble. Kamarek taking the ground, holding the ball. No! Sling tackle. Sling tackle. He was thrown into terra firma. He finished up with a gob full of mud, but he plays on now on the left boot. Kicks it towards centre half forward. No attempt to take the mark. A couple of bodies collide. It bounces back to the true centre wing position. Tight game. Kick to centre half forward is good. Mark is taken down there by Jack Stevenson. Well, he went to play on, did he? No, he didn't.
Had a player free there, but just slipped.
Well, he's too far out to score, you would think.
Yeah, we're against the breeze here, right on 50.
Now he is going to swing the ball across his body into the forward pocket. There's our full forward up there now, racing for the ball, couldn't quite grab it. Goes close towards the... waiting.
He's going to get a free kick.
Free kick for holding the man.
Oh, gee. Big decision.
Well, we're a mile and a half away, and the free kick has gone to Jack Goodman-Glasson, who went from being a loose in defence to going up into the forward pocket and to perhaps add to his 4 goals so far.
Wow. Going for a handful here, Goodman-Glasson.
He's ready to go. There's not much noise there, but there will be if he kicks a goal, I'll give you the tip. He starts his run up. Hush! Make a noise at the Daily Oval. His kick, drop punt kick on its way. There's no reason for a noise because it's through from behind. One behind only. 5-6-36 to 3-8-26. Margin back to 10 points. And we've gone just over 5 minutes. Too early to ask the timekeepers how long it is to go.
No, there's far too long to go before we have to ask the timekeepers. So it's 10 points of difference here. The home side clinging on. Going against the breeze. Paraka with the ball. Chipping around. They've got plenty of time. It's not a factor yet. Ball still inside 50. That's a couple of kicks now. This next one would probably go outside 50. Again, taking their time. Another short kick. That's another good kick. Crowd yelling to man up. Another short kick. That's 4. Good play this time. Now it's come out with Armstrong. Still not quite up to the wing. Deliberate slow play here. Kick number 5 is a good one. Oh, no, it's not. The kick was marked by Pelentsov, but doesn't matter when the ball goes over the boundary line. And after 5 short kicks, they have opportunity here for Heckies to go into the forward line.
A little bit strange, but anyway.
And in one
kick.
kick,
skipper! And the long kick, the coach says, get up and put your dukes out and drag that one down. And guess what? Goodman-Glasson has got it. And he would be 40 out, timed his leap to absolute perfection, got in front of his opponent, drags down the mark and goes the walk is the walk, and now does the turning around at about 45. What a good mark that was.
It was a good, strong one grab.
Why was he in defence early in the last quarter?
Well, they actually kicked the goal while he was in defence too.
He's on his way, tosses the ball around in the hands. He settles. He kicks. It's long. It's touched off hands, I think, from here. Yes, it is. The goal umpire is in the perfect position to adjudicate. So the teasing will continue on for quite a period of time yet. Hectorville moved to 5-7-37. The visitors, Pooraka, are 3-8-26, and we have gone now some 7 minutes.
So still less than 2 goals the margin. There's the kick. Good kick outside 50. Mark taken by Ben Smart. Play gives the handball off. Now the kick goes up towards the forward 50. It's an excellent take there by Pelentsov. He gets a short kick in there, looking for Rankin, and the ball's going to beat Rankin out of bounds. And forward, just outside the forward 50, it's going to be thrown in. Opportunity here for the Bulls. In it comes. Excellent shark off there. Oh, slung down as well in that tackle. But now, umpire, is he going to... Looks like he might have paid a free kick there. That was a little bit of a sling tackle. It is.
Goodman-Glasson's gone back into defence.
He's back in defence. And yes, now we can see him running forward. So he's putting in the hard yards. Just coming back through the middle of the ground. But Hectorville with a chance here to clear. Or don't look across towards the commentary box, my friend. Go down the bound. Oh, no, he's going to go back. Kick's got to be good. It is. Could be Simon Thwaites there. Where's he going to go? He's calling everyone to come back over this side of the ground. But he goes long and down the middle. Excellent mark taken by Francis. Plays on straight away. Gets the handball out. Over towards Coombe. Coombe with a handball. Now there's a kick towards the... Oh, that's going to go too wide. And will be a free kick here for Paraka. So maybe just a little bit of nerves popping in.
Yes, I think from not just those players, but I think the commentary box and anybody, because we wanted a close one. We've got one. There's a holding the ball call.
Has to be.
Good, strong stuff in defence. Well played by Hectorville, and they win the free kick at half-back with the time now at 9 minutes. 5:7:37 to 3:8:26. It's a close one. Exactly what's required. We all love it. We're getting it. Let's see if we can see some movement. The movement's on. The run's provided on the half-back line towards the centre wing, where we're having a lot of kicks. Unfortunately, Vinny, where it's easy for us to say they're being sprayed, but the umpire's got a lot to do over there because that also went out on the full. So the short pass from Pooraka, and they'll come forward now through Smith. Wiles, I should say. That's it. Please kick. Where's that going to finish up? Down towards half forward, clears the pack. And there's a whistle, and the umpire saying over the shoulder. So it's a call to Paraka to come forward.
Mercer, I think, that's got it. Oh, geez, the lead there on from Buckby. Ignored. Kick goes high. Big Pat. Punch from behind. Paraka with the opportunity here. Oh, geez, Mark, they get under that one. That's about 15 metres out. Oh, what a grab! Look, I tell you what size are you? Size 9, size 10, you've got to make sure that I reckon you've got the thongs for this week. The magnificent Archies. What a mark in defence. That's a goal-saving mark. And then he's gone and kicked the ball straight out of bounds. So give a man a rap, and he lets you down every time.
You wouldn't see many better marks than that. Running the same way, leaping up. But unfortunately, his kick was errant. And it'll come straight back in his face now with the chance for Paraka, who've kicked a goal in this quarter but only one in the entire second half. And they get the chance to come forward. The short pass on is marked by Frank Timpano. And Frank is not going to take all that much time, you would suggest. There's plenty left. Frank goes the short pass, which was poor. And it's marked in defence. Good Mark Finch, who was the skipper or the coach, went the hand pass. That was all right. And the clearance will come. And guess what? It's out of bounds again. I can't tell that there's a lot of breeze blowing over there, Vinny, but that's gone out of bounds again.
It's a little bit inconsiderate. If they're going to keep kicking the ball out of bounds on the full on that side of the ground, they could certainly do it on this side of the ground where we can see it a bit better. But anyway, going to have the opportunity. It looks like it's Fincher again that's got it. He's going to have the opportunity to clear. Looking around. Just don't kick it out on the bounds on the full man. Oh, look out. Goes on the left. Good ball. Kicks just a little bit too far. A little bit of pressure. Good handball. Now it's with Falco. His kick is high. To get under that one. Could be marked by Paraka. It is. And that's marked by, that's Cube, is it? There it is. Yes. Back inside his own 50. In fact, he is the most defensive player on the ground at that point. So every single Hectorville player behind the ball here. He goes out wide. Spotted a player out. All three there. Good kick. Good kick right on centre wing. Now the kick's going to come inside. Oh, it's a bit of a wobbler. Oh, falling over there was Klingbill. Couldn't quite take the mark. Now they've got the opportunity. Oh, magnificent tackle applied. Holding the ball. Here's an opportunity. In we go. Here it is. Mazzoni gets around. Takes one bounce. Going to have a shot for goal. Bouncing. It's rolling. It's going. It's a goal to Mazzoni. And suddenly the margin is 17 points. That could be a very, very important. Let's have a look. Here he is. Runs around Cube. Takes a bounce. Goes along the ground. And that's gone right through for goal number 6. Great goal there to Mazzoni. Geez, I reckon he's had a fantastic game too. Well, apart from his rest that he had just before half-time.
Oh, brilliantly called. And the fact of the matter was, he thought, righto, I've got it. Cube is half a metre away. I'm going to run like a cut cat. And he did. And he just kept on running, kept on running. As soon as he kicked it, and it bounced and bounced and bounced. Up went to fist, and he was so excited about that goal being scored. And now he's got to get himself organised because the game's not over. That was one of the goals of the day. Can we see a fight back now? Can we see Paraka, who sit on top? Are they going to be able to get back? The score is now 6-7-43 to 3-8-26. And Vinny, we've gone now some 14 minutes.
And now time does start to become a factor. And the only goal of the last quarter, well, since the very, very first minute, has been kicked by Hectorville. But, and brilliant tackle there as they were about to go in towards forward 50 again. So, again, Hectorville, they are playing inspired at the moment. Ball out on the far wing. Now they can actually start to make the clock play into their hands at the 14-minute mark. Another short pass, a bit too high, but off hands. Ball on centre wing. And it'll be a throw-in.
Just seen the coach run off too, sitting down below where we are, having a chat, getting rehydrated and getting ready to go back into fray.
Yes, so in it comes. Centre wing. Oh, big leap and excellent tap there by Chapman, I think it was, in the ruck. Handball. Another handball out there. That was Liam Kent, and that's going to be taken over the line there by Tom Smith. And it's now coming up towards the 15-minute mark. We'll start veering to our left very shortly because time is going to become a factor very, very soon.
I saw digits appear then, and
Yeah.
I thought, did I see 8?
I think so.
8.5. No, unfortunately, Graham has lost a half a thumb in his earlier life, so we couldn't count them all there. But we can tell you a chance now for Paraka in towards full forward. The man who's been really knocked out of the proceedings down there as Buckby, who couldn't get near it. Ball hooked in towards full forward. Bounces, touches and not through for a rush behind defenders grandly, working hard for that bag of wind. And the score is 6-7-43 to 3-8-26. And we've gone 16 minutes. Make that score 3-9-27 now for Pooraka in this stirring stuff on a Saturday afternoon that we had, you know what, falling all over us last night, and it's good stuff here today.
It is. And the kick now is going to go outside 50 to the far side. Mark almost taken. Good shark there by Jordan Potts, but his handball's a little bit errant looking there for Liam Ryan, and that's gone out of bounds. 16 minutes, clock ticking down. League leaders 3 goals behind here at Daly Oval. Inspired performance by the home side. Up it goes. Tap down, ball on the ground. Quick kick forward. Now it's a 2-on-2. First one there is going to be, it looks like it's 13. That's Lachlan Falco, but he can't keep the ball in. It's gone over the boundary line, but good play by Hectorville. They've advanced about 40-50 metres now from half-back to centre wing.
Coach is running past where we are broadcasting from after checking out the whiteboard, making a few little dabbles with what he's got there, the different colour textures, and getting ready. That's Stewie Fincher to go back on now for perhaps the last burst of this game for him. At 17 and a half minutes gone, 6-7-43 to 3-9-27, 16 points the margin, and the side that is struggling are the side that are on top of the table, but they're still not beaten. They come forward, into towards half forward, there's a mark, but there's a free kick. Mark in defence is taken by Jack Goodman Glasson. I reckon there's another one of him out there.
Yeah, there's
it can't
two.
Just be one.
There's a Jack Goodman and a Jack Glasson at one end of the ground. There's 2 of them.
Well, he's done so well.
He's been everywhere.
He goes back now. What he's doing is he's doing a bit of waving and saying, I'm going into attack. I'll run through the mud pile. Kick it to me if you want to.
He's got it too.
I'm by myself.
The kick's there.
There it is, and he takes the mark.
Now that's the third one that's in the middle of the ground. He's just Jack.
He's Jack all right.
There.
3-9-27, 6-7-43.
Oh, that kick. Oh, it's going to bounce short. In the back line now. Here's an opportunity. Umpire's paid a free kick. That might have been might have been a throw, but Paraka now with the opportunity here. Matthews goes across the ground, short kick. Daniel Wiles, get the ball moving. Paraka, you're 3 goals behind now. It's out on the wing. That's with Benz. Benz's kick goes towards half forward. Good push off. Good take there by Rankin. Rankin runs inside 50. Kicks towards goal. And he has kicked it out on the full, has he? Umpire's done nothing. Must be. Out on the full. There's that long left from Dylan Carl. Back out towards the far back flank. Good kick. And good mark taken. And a little bit of cramp to go with it.
It's cramp when you want it.
Yeah, it's cramp. It's always cramp when you're 3 goals up late into the last quarter.
Oh, we love seeing games that are tight. We love seeing perhaps a possible upset. This one looms. It's not a certainty. We're almost 19 and a half gone. 6-7-43. That's Hectorville to 3-9-27. That's Pooraka. Pooraka, 1 goal in the first, 1 goal in the second, and 1 goal in the last. But they are now within a chance to come forward. No! Big call in defence. No is the call. Francis does well. Goes the short pass out towards half-back. Good pick up there by Mazzoni. Into half-forward. And the man who's taken the mark is the goal kicker. Hand pass. Will he keep on running? He doesn't need to. Kick at goal is long. And is it close enough to go through? Kent are behind. So close.
Oh, Kent can't.
He couldn't. He nearly did. Oh, it was so close.
It was.
Score check. 6-8-44, 3-9-27. Leading in this clash. Hectorville over Paraka, and we've gone 20 and a half minutes.
Time running out. Under 4 minutes to go here. Ball towards half forward, Paraka. Ball in dispute. Quick handball there by Warren. Goes out wide. Oh, he's run over the ball there. Now another chance for the Bulls. Inside 50, excellent tackle applied. And that's going to be taken out of bounds by Jared Combe. And there'll be a boundary throw in right on the intersection of the 50 and the boundary line. So in it comes. Bulls, quick kick, snap inside 50. Buckby can't quite take it. Still under pressure here in defence. Buckby's got it. Second opportunity, gets the handball out. Couldn't quite take it there. That was number 13 there, Wade Matthews. And that bobbles over the boundary line. That might have been the last opportunity for the visitors.
Some frustrations being experienced by the Paraka team. And a mighty effort by Hectorville here in this clash. Ball's back at centre field, marked there by the Rubik's Cube. He'll bang the ball forward. Paraka need to go one, and then another one. But they haven't got time. Cube, move! Takes his time. Now he kicks the long ball in towards the forward pocket. And where did that go? The man running across to try and get near the contest was Buckby, Vinny, but he got nowhere near it.
No, good take from Mazzoni. Oh, going across goal, dangerous at this part of the game. Goes for Goodman. Is that Jake Goodman or Jake Glasson? It's in defence. We're not sure which one it is. But that's gone over the boundary line. 2 minutes to go. You'd have to suggest there's an upset on the cards here. And all we can look forward to now is the roar up here on the balcony that they've come out today and they've beaten the top side and kept their opportunity alive.
That was my next question, Vinny, was a win today and they still have a pulse?
Yeah, absolutely. That's going to keep them right in the race here for the top 5. So running around here, Frank Timpano still got it. Frank Timpano with a snap. It's going across the face. Just beats Goodman Glasson over the boundary line, and we'll have a throw in on the opposite pocket in front of the scoreboard, which reads Hectorville 17 points in front.
And getting ready to become extremely excited in the next minute or two because they win this game and they do it in absolute style. And what it is now is an endorsement of Australian rules football at this venue with 3 clinkers. This is the third of 3 where the scores have been so tight. Balls tossed in the air. 6-8-44 to 3-9-27. Hectorville leading Paraka. Getting close to the siren time. Ball blasted out of the fence by the home team. Back towards centre wing. Who's going to gather out there? Stevenson runs at it. But it'll be, what's it going to be? It's going to be a kick there to Matt Walker, who will kick the Pooraka team back into attack, very close to siren time.
Big fly there, but the mark's been taken by the Rockman there, Josh Chapman. And had a big game in the ruck. Long kick out. It's going to be taken there. Cube at the back. Every player now inside around about 60, 70 metres from the Paraka goal. They're certainly not for lack of effort. Buckby can't quite take it there. It's going to be tackled immediately, and umpire's going to come in, I'd suggest, and ball it up. Not long to go here. Home side leading by a tick under 3 goals and clearing the ball out towards the centre wing. No one there though. They're all back doing the defensive efforts in the game at the moment. Paraka are going to surge forward again, but it's not going to matter. Hectorville here have created the upset. 17 points of margin, 6-8-44. To the league leaders, Paraka, 3-9-27. And we have witnessed here an upset of monumental proportions.
And Vinny, what a wonderful call to be able to be made by all of those that are here when they can say, let's go back to the club rooms and have a quiet one. Well, they're already at the club rooms and they can stay here.
There won't be too many quiet ones tonight, I wouldn't have thought.
Brilliant win.
That's a big win. It is a brilliant win for them. And absolutely led by Jack Goob-McGlasson with 4 goals. In fact, he kicked 4 and the remaining players on both teams could only manage 5. So, brilliant individual performance by him. Fantastic performance by the captain, Jake Mazzoni, as well. Thought Stuart Fincher in the third quarter, very, very influential
very
as
smart.
well. Yeah, very smart. They had a lot of good contributors that sort of played their part. Excellent win by the home side here, and for the visitors, both the Timpano boys kicked a goal and were quite influential. Luke Buckby just didn't get a go at it at all today. Had a couple of opportunities to kick a goal, but couldn't quite hit the scoreboard. And as we mentioned now, the 4 goals there for Goodman Glasson means that he joins Luke Buckby on 45 goals in this division, and we'll be interested to know how many that Miles Crump from Kenilworth, who was sandwiched between them on 44, has kicked. In fact, I'd suggest potentially he's probably now leading in front of the 2 of them, but
you know, the worry that I have in purely and simply coming along and enjoying your company very much with the crew and watching this game, you think that Paraka, after half-time, kicked 1 goal, 2. Now, they are the best team in the competition.
Yep.
8 wins and 3 losses. Okay, if it's going to be a stumble, it may as well be now, not towards the finals. But, Vinny, they didn't look like they were going to kick a lot of goals. They had those chances just before half-time. They blazed away. But it seemed to me that, like, Hectorville were cool, used the ball well, and when they were threatened, they were able to rise to the occasion. And you can see now...
It means a lot to them, this win.
Oh, does it? What?
Yep.
They are stoked. Big time.
So we're going to go to the player of the day who'll get the Dartfish beanie, and we'll size him up for the magnificent Archie thongs. And crowd's going to be clapping it off. It's no surprise that Nick has this man with him.
Yes, boys, we're here with our player of the game, Jack Goodwin-Glasson. Talk to us about a win like this against the league leader.
Yeah, it means a lot. We've had a few games this year where we've come really close, but we just haven't got over the line. So to get over the line today, it means a lot.
And the win today keeps your finals hopes alive. Is there still belief?
Yeah, well, if it's mathematically possible, then absolutely. We've seen what we can do, but today's proved that. So we'll just take it game by game for the rest of the year and see how far we can go.
And today, 4 goals for yourself. But what do you pride yourself on every game?
Flying. I just like to fly at the ball. That's about it. Just fly it, hope it sticks, and maybe hopefully finish the goal off as well. So, yeah. That's about it.
That's all right. It's a good response. Well done, mate. Great win today. Here's Dartfish Beanie for you, for our player of the game, and we'll get you some thongs as well.
Oh,
no worries.
Thank you very much.
Back to you, boys.
Well done, Jack. 4 goals. Magnificent performance. And let's not forget that fantastic mark that he took in defence in that last quarter as well.
Well, let's not
just
forget
his 4
either,
goals.
Benny, that I never thought I'd go to a football ground and yell out, "Go the Hickeys." I never thought I'd say that. Never in my wildest dreams. That needed to be said. And that's another football. I don't even know what this song is. I don't.
Well, they're going to be singing it very soon.
We'll know then, won't we? Go Heckies.
We will, the Heckies. Let's look at some of the stats in that last quarter. So, Hectorville, 5 inside 50s and kicked 1 goal 3. Paraka, 14 inside 50s for 1 goal 2. So, really good efficiency there from Hectorville, and they held out well against the breeze. They out-tackled Pooraka. They had more hit-outs. There was an excellent performance around in that last quarter. They held on and ended up winning the game by 17 points. In fact, that was close enough to the largest margin of the game. So, quarter time, we had them leading by 6 points. They led by 1 point at halftime. Their third quarter, they got it out to 16 points and finished off winning by 17 points. So, well done to Nick on the boundary line. Well done to Jack Goodman-Glasson there. He's been sized up for his pair of Archies. And let's just say that we were very happy to see him get them after his excellent performance.
It's another example of, stating the obvious, you get a suburban football ground where people love to follow the football. That is their day. They come along to Barrack. They came along and maybe might have had, I don't know how we'll go today, and they will walk away extremely happy. The day was a dog of a night, if that makes sense. This day was a very, very good football day for the Heckies.
It was the Hectorville Hounds. Very, very happy with their performance today against the league leaders. And given the closeness of the game between the two teams that were sharing that 8-3 record on 16 points, there's now one team that's going to be a game clear. And interesting to know that obviously the teams below them only being a game behind, it's going to squeeze up even more in this division.
It's good for football.
It's not good for the coaches and the supporters though, but it's fantastic for the neutrals who to be looking at this Wakefield Clinic Division 5 that we're potentially going to have 6 teams again with only separated by a game with only 4 rounds to go.
That's what you want.
So, goal kickers. Some of the goal kickers, of course, Jack Goodman-Glasson, 4 goals. Kamenek, regardless of the fact that we couldn't see what number he had on, we know he kicked a goal. Mazzoni with that goal in the fantastic, that was probably goal of the day.
It was a good one.
It was in the last quarter. For Paraka, the 3 goals, the 2 Timpano twins, 1 each. McCormack Smith got that goal, which gave them an opportunity that in that first minute of the last quarter. And that was it, really, for them. So we just got a score update. Colonel Light Gardens have beaten Lockleys by 2 points. So Colonel Light Gardens, now, we did the game on Anzac Day between Kenilworth and Colonel Light Gardens, and that was at Colonel Light Gardens, and they did not look like they were anywhere near it. Kenilworth skipped away to about a 5 or 6 goal margin early and maintained that, and they looked like they weren't going to possibly maybe make the finals, and yet here they are with 4 rounds to go. They're a game clear on top of the ladder.
It's all about what you can do when you get to where the finals are, and that's when you can believe.
Well, they do. They actually came out in the reverse. Interesting with talking about that game, they had the shortened season last year. They actually played 3 times Kenilworth and Colonel Light Gardens, and Kenilworth won every single one of them by between 50 and 60 points, including the preliminary final. And they then got beaten comfortably this year, turned it around last week to beat Kenilworth, and now are leading Division 5. Followed a game, and Lockley's, of course, Lockley's lost their opening 3 games, then went on an 8-game winning run before they actually were then beaten by Paraka last week. And it's with Hectorville now winning, they've just squeezed it up a little bit more. They're obviously the bottom 2 teams are in West Croydon and Fitzroy likely to drop down, but. Let's just let people know that we'll have plenty of content to come up on the Facebook page during the week. You'll have some interviews. I know that they're doing some more, looking at some of our sponsors. We've got to thank, of course, our major sponsors, Catch.com.au, screaming good deals. Dartfish, who sponsor our replays, Filming Footy, who sponsor our broadcast, as well as our boundary rider Nick, who did a great job today.
Nick went further, he decided to lost by 9 goals.
He got out there in the in amongst the mud, and sponsored by Villies. Of course, our player of the day gets the magnificent pair of Archies, as well as the Dartfish beanie. And next week, we're doing a Division 2 game between Foss and Henley. And again, that will be an intriguing contest of 2 teams in and around the top 5 in Division 2.
Will I be able to find that ground?
And, it's be a bit closer to what you are here. But that's about it for us for today. Look, thanks so much for everyone that joined us. And thanks to our production crew, to the 2 Jameses, to Tim, to Cam with our stats, to Nick on the boundary, and on behalf of the great man Peter Walsh and myself, we're signing off here from Daily Oval, where we saw an upset and the league leaders were beaten by 17 points.
Good on you, Vinny.